The seals have been broken, and the devils are here. We are finally back after some appropriate time off, considering everything that's going on. We are back again with some Stellar Age 0532 Second Apex Arbiter's Ascent.
I have no regrets.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's not
I
bad.
shouldn't have named it that.
Shouldn't have spoken it out loud.
Because I have to intro it every fucking time.
I know. That's why I laugh and enjoy your pain.
So,
I'm here for it.
welcome everybody to another episode. It's been a minute since we played this. We took last week off for obvious reasons. Black Lives Matter, people. So we are back now, playing some more. We're gonna do some announcements before we get into tonight's show. That is it for announcements. Let's get into the game.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
Let's get into this game.
Fine.
We're gonna have some
Thanks.
fun. In tonight's episode of Stellar Age 0532 Second Apex Arbiter's Ascent, tonight's episode entitled Memories in Stardust. So, we return now as they heard metal clanking around behind doors. So to reset the scene, you stand within the warehouse, the open container in front of you now, its contents melted beyond all recognition. You had the name of the archaeological company that was on the side, which was the...
Colonel Architect?
Yes.
Which
belong
belonged
to the Dresden hegemony.
Yep. That is canon now.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to actually add that to my notes, because I thought I did. So O'Connell, Connell.
We know what
Architect.
it is.
Yeah, we know what it is.
We know his surname.
Archotech was the name of the company, which belongs to a completely different hegemony
Than what we were
than
expecting.
what they had been dealing with up until this point. So, the large open warehouse around you. To the north, you can see another set of doors. These are more human-sized double doors, not meant to move cargo loaders in and out. And to the east, you can see another long tunnel leading to another large pair of double doors.
How long would you say this tunnel is? For map making purposes.
Bless your skills. Yeah, I know you'd already begun.
Yeah, I'd already started last episode.
Spatial awareness is not my
a single
strong suit.
room.
Well, that's
Bigger
all
than the
we
bread
got.
box, smaller than the bread box.
Got all the information from that one room.
Yeah, we opened the box. Congratulations, it's goo.
70 meters?
Oh, okay.
Damn.
It's a
height.
long hallway.
With double doors at the end?
Uh-huh.
Ah. Not ominous at all.
Nope.
It's similar to the passageway you passed down out of the other from the south where you came in.
Like another hangar, possibly?
You do make a... This is an open tech roll, so no specifics required. It's an intelligence tech test.
But anyone can make it?
But anyone can make it, yeah. That's what I mean by open.
Okay. I forgot I had
Oh,
20
no.
something yesterday. I
Oh.
need those.
I'd like to use an
Oh shit.
It's only okay. That only goes up if this is one of the numbers, right?
If that's a 6.
If this is a 6, but these were.
Well, you have to move it up because mine's a 6.
So is
Oh.
mine.
Okay, so
Oh.
we
Goes
both
up.
rolled 6s. Good times. You did too? Oh yes.
I mean, I rolled.
Assuming I
statistics, it's
succeeded.
not
I
on
mean, I
the-
rolled a 12 if that succeeds.
Yeah, I got a
13.
That's right. The stuff inside.
Mine together is a 17.
Hey, you're working on that churn again.
yeah, I have a
Yep.
19.
Earn that
18.
churn.
You succeed no matter what.
Yeah.
So it goes up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you want to use any of those?
Uh-huh.
Everyone
Uh-huh.
over 12 succeeds.
Ha, okay, yeah.
That
Don't have to count my churn then.
Yeah. But somebody else succeeded.
Yep.
Anyone who got over a 12 has succeeded, and they know that this is definitely a ship transfer lane from moving normally. So the size of these ships, though, looks like you could probably just transfer apexes from one ship to another through these because of the size of the tunnels. You would like to use an aha, though.
You know what? I'll use intuition. We use aha so much that it makes me spiteful about it.
It's
Yeah.
a good fucking.
It is.
Like I almost feel like I don't want to use like one of the higher cost ones, just because I feel like
How much
it's
does
almost like
intuition
it's
cost?
Only 2.
only
Okay.
two.
All right, something you couldn't have deduced simply by interacting. Okay. You are able to notice that there are specific scuffs, thruster burn marks, and you can tell that 3 apex were stored in this tunnel specifically at one time.
Huh.
And fairly recently, because your sensors pick up certain carbon traces in the air and ion burn. That's everybody else is just a faint hint of ozone, and you're looking at the stats on your power armor's readout
Yeah.
that you're
Oh,
able
I
to
did that.
tell
Thanks,
exactly
Fitbit.
what it is.
Fitbit, you have new functionality. I had no idea.
It has as much functionality as the plot requires.
The plot bit.
All right, so
Yeah, that
it's,
makes-
it's easily assumed that that direction is just where they would be going out.
It probably leads to
Yeah.
another hangar bay. It looks large. It's large enough that a fucking apex could walk down it.
Oh, that would have been a long walk.
Mm-hmm.
And the scuttling that we heard is coming from the other hallway?
The other door,
The double doors.
Yeah.
The ones that probably
which
have to go
the
through.
scuttling
No,
has
the normal
stopped.
doors. Oh.
That sound has stopped. You heard it briefly.
I don't like that door, but it seems like there's stuff over there.
Yes, the door to the north. So
I mean, if we're gonna go that direction, we should at least try and see if we can do it in a way that doesn't expose us as much. Is there any further crates as we go that direction that we
You're
can
in
kind
power
of?
armor.
Well, that ones we didn't melt. I only melted one.
Nothing that. You know what? Go ahead. Roll. Quick.
Please don't say perception. Please don't say perception.
Yeah, it's perception.
Womp womp.
Captain.
well, since you said it out loud, I could probably help, right?
Captain, please.
Let me see.
Captain, please. My eyes. Actually,
Having
I do get a +2
run
when I have
so
the
many
armor
different
on.
systems, knowing what skill is in what
It is
system is
perception.
I know it's
Mm.
perception. I'm just making sure.
Seeing.
We'll do actually intuition. It is a perception intuition test.
Oh, is it focus driven?
No,
Or is
it's
it
not
open?
focus
Okay.
restricted. Everybody, that's a simple skill.
Okay. Then that's a
It can be open.
12.
Oh, I don't feel as bad now. Thanks.
No, it's my perception isn't great.
This was a target number 10.
Oh.
So, quick glances around, you notice that most of the other containers seem to be open, or they are labeled with just simple supply markers on them. Food, medical. Nothing untoward. This was the one that stood out when you came in the first time. Everything else seems kind of standard for a facility to have on hand just to run the facility.
But there's enough along the way towards the doors that we can kind of start getting closer to the doors behind the...
Oh, if you want to advance with cover?
Yes,
you can do that.
that's what Eden was suggesting. If we want to look through them, great, on your way. I sightsee if you want, but let's do it smart.
Yeah, I'm good not opening another acid box. I've had enough of those for one day.
I'm sure you have. Yeah, it's... Maybe we could talk to them without having to start a fight here and now. If there's someone still there, it seems like the people that wanted to kill us left, maybe?
Or what they left behind is automated. There
But
could still be drones. I could still technically be right.
We
You
know
could
there are
still-
missing
yes.
people here.
Well,
Also true.
Hopefully they're still alive.
yeah, that's a good point. The
Also
after
true.
part was a good caveat to that, because... Anyway, Eden will probably start moving forward and suggesting that if we start tagging along behind the boxes as we get closer, we should try and keep an eye on, see if we can see what that scuttling is as we get closer.
Are there any sort of windows or anything around that door, or is it just a completely metal?
It's a splitting auto door that slides into berths on either side of the wall. It looks to be your standard 12 wide by 10 tall door.
Let's breach a door. Let's breach a scary door.
Well, we're not going to get anywhere by just standing here, so might as well.
Eden was already like.
Yep.
Are we at the
Yeah.
door?
Yeah.
Okay.
The door. Well, you said you wanted to advance with cover.
Yeah.
I didn't know who was going to the door and who was in cover.
Oh,
You
Eden
didn't
will go to the
establish
door.
Hmm?
So Eden's
I can-
going to take
yeah.
the door solo. Nobody coming with. Everybody else is in cover.
I'll go with. Screw it.
Until, yeah, you guys can go carefully.
We're gonna
and,
try and open the door
and see if anyone
normally
shoots.
first.
I'll be
Yes.
back here, wait for the big person in the armor suit to finish opening the door.
We're
And
going to
then-
be
Shall
together
we-
behind cover, and the
Okay.
two of them are going to advance to the door.
Yeah.
Cool. Splash zone, it's us.
Doot, doot, doot. I'll press the little buttons to make the door open and just kind of like shoot a thumbs up to my compatriot there.
You see a classic lock symbol show up with a brief code next to it, numerical.
All right, who brought the password?
Can I try and override it?
Make a this
Security?
is a security test.
Yay.
So this will be intelligence security.
15?
50. You look at it again, realize that it's still on lockdown because of a breach.
Oops. I'm gonna be paying for that all day.
But atmosphere has been returned to this area, so it just seems to it needs to be manually set so that it returns.
Oh,
It's
reboot
a,
the system?
A sensor might be busted or something like that, where it's not sensing atmosphere in the room. So, easy enough. Eden takes her hand, just cups it over either side of the panel, pulls back,
Ooh.
uses a long piece of metal, kind of extends from the pinky to be a
The
small,
smaller jack, not the initial hand jack, which is just too large for the ports here.
Well, yeah, you're in power armor. Your fingers are the size of kielbasa, so it's like you need something smaller to
Mhm.
to type with. So a pseudopod sort of extension comes off the end. It's just a fucking extension that you're able to punch into a few pieces, a few switches that is basically resets the sensor. As soon as you do that, on the panel on the opposite side, it glows green. Push it back in, retry opening the door, it slides open. On
Damn,
the
you
other
would have been popular in flight school.
On the other side, you see what looks like a central gathering area, kind of like a common room.
Is it still that bare bones metal? Like you said earlier,
It's a
when we were going
lot of
through.
metal. It's
Yeah.
a lot of metal. It's a lot of bare bones. The walls are still stone, and all of the light fixtures have been attached to the stone via piping and just literally hammering spikes into the stone with pneumatic drivers. But in this room, it's a nice tiled floor. It doesn't seem to be. It's bare, but it's not decrepit. In the center sits a large circular table with plenty of seats sitting around it. Chairs on the opposite side. There seems to be behind you. There are screens over your right shoulder and left shoulder. On the walls behind you, you can see that there are display screens open, showing different news feeds that are open broadcast received from different satellites that have been set around asteroids and systems to relay information across. The room itself seems pretty... Well, it's empty and it's quiet. You can see that it is about...
You said the phrase "the room seems empty," and every game,
Every
chat,
room
at
seems
table,
the way it seems.
Just
Yep.
the phrase.
Seems clear.
It's about 12 meters across. And from where you entered, it's 12 meters to the opposite wall. And then the room extends across where you came in at the center. About twice as wide. So
That's what I drew.
the corners of the walls kind of tapering in a little bit.
Okay.
So it making a slight...
Cathedral, kind of.
No, an oblong hexagon.
Oh, okay.
Nope, octagon. Oblong octagon, because the doors... There's doors on east and west, and there's a door directly in front of you to the north. So this room seems like a common room for the facility. Something that can function as a reception area for visitors. A common room for people who are currently working at said station. Mining facilities have these. It's like your quarters, your living quarters deck.
Eden kind
Sick.
of like leans over in her armor and she's like, "Oh look, no drones. It looks like you're gonna be out of money," and she's gonna start walking into the room.
Be out of money. Maybe
Everybody,
let's find something useful, like an open terminal.
Mm.
Just a thought there, Eden. I don't know.
She closes the door behind her. Open the door yourself.
That's fucking rude.
You know,
Oh Jesus.
can the behavior like that is what worries me about those two.
Behavior like that is why I trust them not to get themselves killed.
That makes my job a lot harder, you know?
We're totally gonna get ourselves killed.
Yeah, you are. But you won't kill each other, so
No.
it's at least a rivalry that I don't think you're gonna end up killing each other.
I'm gonna go in there. Just yeah.
So the only terminal you can find in here casually is essentially a Replimat terminal.
Wait, like
It's a revolving, installed from behind, like, food dispenser where you get shrink wrapped like tuna sandwiches.
but is there juice in there for Calamity? Because if
there-
there's
I make my way over there in search of tube foods. What I do, but
That's actually as you're perusing the menu, pretty much all that's offered
Aw.
is, and we're talking it's not even labeled with any kind of like macaroni and cheese in a tube. No, it's
In tube form?
No, it's not even that. It's
Mac and
even
cheese.
base. It's even baser than that. It's like
Protein tube.
it's protein, carbohydrates, like sustenance.
Is this like the Asgardian shapes?
I'm just
I-
thinking
I
of MREs
I like-
and I hate
I like
it.
the yellow ones.
Yes.
I'll have the yellow ones.
I'm just thinking of MREs. And
Yeah,
like,
it's
Oh.
MREs that have no, like, if you could make MREs less tasty
yeah, because they actually
and have
attempt-
less character.
They attempt to kind
Aw.
of look like real food, but it doesn't. This doesn't even attempt. But it has all the nutrition and caloric value you need.
Yeah, it's like
Which is exactly what Calamity says as she like slaps the button on one of them. Has all the caloric and nutritional value I need.
you receive a red protein caloric tube.
Ooh, what's red taste like?
Ass.
It
Orange.
It's not even
oddly
red.
enough, that's too close to an actual flavor. It
Too close
kind
to
of
an actual ass.
it's
It has enough citric acid in it that it kind of tastes
it,
citrusy.
it has the texture of soft wet chalk,
Oh, wow.
Oh
that's shock.
fucking Christ.
and it
Why do I know that?
it tastes like mildly heated 3-day-old beef pork.
Beef pork.
I just kind of sigh and go, reminds me of home. We should keep moving though.
You have to hang out with Eso more.
All right, so we will have you make some seeing tests in here, some perception seeing tests.
Perception seeing. Oh yay!
Hey, I generated more stunt
It's
points.
designed to.
Oh no,
to-
so did I.
It's designed to just be
Oh, but
palatable,
that
palatable enough, so you won't eat more than your fair share, but you will want to eat it because you
Mm.
need to be sustained.
Because you don't want to die.
You don't want to be hungry, but you don't want to eat more of it because it's nasty-ish.
So, does 15 succeed?
Yes.
Did you
Move
have
the tracker.
I did.
Okay, you already did
Yes.
because I also generated.
Did
6
you move
stunt
it from
points.
mine as well?
No, we do it when it's both. When it's two at the same time, we only do it once.
Okay, good. Never mind. Although I was a little looking forward to chaos. It's fine.
I got 14. My roll.
18.
9.
You had your food.
I got my
so-
food.
Yeah, you're too busy at the
I'm enjoying.
dispenser.
With red.
I got my red tube.
Beef
I'm
pork.
enjoying my red tube.
So those of you,
In red.
Red.
those of you who got a 14 have passed.
Ooh, just barely.
Did you get a 14?
I got 18 and I generated some points.
So
Okay.
did I, yeah. So
got
if you want
14
to
instant
combine,
points.
buy something expensive, go for it. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
That's the X. No, it's not the
God
expiration.
forbid
Remember,
I
if
have
you
a
spend
character
more
that
than
sounds like
4,
that.
that's
Yeah,
when
then
you
it
churn
goes up
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you spend 4 or more, the
You
So-
churn
goes up
again at that point.
Can either do like lucky
Earn that
break,
churn.
intuition.
No, Lucky Break is
It
all
just makes
detailed.
things
Oh
interesting.
yeah.
We can't do detailed.
We're just doing simple, right?
Yeah, I might just go
I feel the
with
same way.
you aha. What do you think? It's 2 SP. Aha.
So a total of 4?
No, it's 1, 2, 3. You spend 1 to 3
Oh.
to get aha.
Yeah.
So, as much as I love you guys, I also do not wish to put that churn up as fast as
Boo.
possible. Listen, I am the captain. I'll do what I want.
Boo!
Boo,
Mutiny!
mutiny!
The worst.
I hate everything. Why
Just-
did they put
Just
you
power
guys,
armor high
Why
five.
did they put you guys on my roster for my ship? Like
You picked them.
I know.
Hey, I
You
think-
asked me to be here. You asked me to be
Yeah.
here.
Uh,
You guys
I was
accepted. Why did you
recommended.
accept?
Okay, so 2 ahas. Well, I have. I can do 2 ahas here.
Two ha-has.
First you take on me, then you take me on.
You find that embedded in one of the embedded in the central table, you find that there are terminals accessible. If it weren't for the fact that you could see the slight outline where the materials are different, when they're off, they look smooth to the table.
Mm.
little bit higher on the tech end of things. Most terminals are obvious because they want you to
Use them.
use them.
Yeah.
It's only the ultra rich that are like, I don't want it to look like a terminal. It needs to look like a table that acts like a terminal. I'm rich. That's what I want.
People need to just know that it
Unnecessary.
happens. I don't like them to think I work for it.
And that's why they deserve
I
to
just
be a
come-
team. Anyway,
God, I literally know that guy too. Anyway.
so you're able to find that. But it's Ragnar that also sees a little bit of movement out of the corner of her eye.
Which corner? Left
Your,
or right?
the right
East or
corner
west?
of your eye. So you're kind of looking into the northeastern corner of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see that one of the air vents that has been sent through the walls, it's not smooth to the wall, so it's kind of like a steel box that just kind of sticks out from the wall. You can see that, and now hear that, the vent cover is slightly bouncing against the bottom.
Like it's open.
Like, and as you look, you can see that the screws on the bottom have been removed.
Batman was here. Fuck this.
Let it be known I have a feeling right now. Feeling.
Air vent's open.
Well, yeah, just let the air through.
Yeah, that's why
no,
there's.
screws are out. It's opened.
So it's a piece of shit. Look at this place.
I mean,
As you get a little bit closer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Terminal.
closer and take a look at the air vent
So your
since they're not
second,
listening.
your second aha
Okay.
Oh,
is that you notice small. They're not patterned and part of the vent, obviously, but it looks like somebody took like sewing needles and stabbed them down
sorry.
into from inside. But it doesn't poke all the way through. It's just like a dimple. And it's in this strange pattern going deeper in.
Does it remind me of the security drones that we recently have experienced clanking around on walls?
Yeah, but they didn't have sharp pointed tootsies. They had
No.
like they
Their
had
penis
were
3-point
different.
they had like 3-point magnetic beams.
A softer nub, if you will.
But I like tootsies.
These are spikes.
Oh shit. It looks like something's been through here. Strangely, I don't. And can I hear anything now that I'm closer to the vent? Can I hear any?
Well, then you will have to check the vent and make a hearing test.
Yeah, be careful putting your head next to that thing, Skip.
So,
Yeah.
so how are we doing this? Because the target number will change depending.
Do you have a flashlight or something? Maybe you don't have to put your face. Maybe you put like
Are
your
you just
phone
gonna-
down there, right?
Okay, let me give you
Oh, I
some
I
ideas.
have bait.
Oh,
You could stand underneath it and just listen real hard. That's going to be obviously a higher target number because you're not actively engaging with the thing. You could pull a chair over, stand on the chair, and then put your ear closer that way.
it's a good way to
Um,
get shot.
You could get boosted by somebody to then look
Piggyback
through. You want to get hoisted by a marine to lift you up, to literally be able to lift
Maybe.
up the grate and inspect it that way. So how do you want to approach this?
You want to give me a boost?
Sure. She'll like lean down.
If anything shoots me, just move me out of the way real quick.
We'll run.
Yeah.
Just hold on and we'll run.
Can't hold on to shit when I'm up here. And I'm gonna see about jostling it up and holding a flashlight up into it.
With complete and utter ease, the power armor is able to just stand up as if you weren't carrying anything.
Turret mode engage. Get your gun.
As Ragnar can essentially stand on Eden's shoulder in the power armor without any effort whatsoever.
Thank God it's low G and not 1G.
You'd be having the trouble. Power
Yeah.
armor would still be fine.
Power armor would still be fine.
I need you to make
Yeah.
a
Oh.
need you to make a hearing test.
Are you
Oh, I was
changing your
looking-
spook?
Oh, you want to
flashlight.
actually look through? Then make
Yeah.
a scene test.
Turned in spook condition.
That is 15.
Okay.
Kill.
You look down the length. You pull up the grate, pull out your hand torch, shine the light down the air vent, and you can see the dimples along the bottom surface. You can see that there's a couple of dimples on the sides as well. They go down the length of it, which seems to go maybe 20 meters or so. And just as your light hits the very back of it, you see movement. And you hear quick and silence.
So excited.
And you see nothing.
Or you're fine.
Rats?
I don't
No
think
rats
rats will
in
do
space.
that to... Can there be rats on a spaceship? I don't know.
There's no rats in space.
Well, there's
I don't know where
something.
you
Something
live.
just moved down the back of the vent.
in space.
Oh no! Wait, how big is the vent? Is it big enough that, like, we could crawl in it? Or is it big enough that
It's big enough that you're not gonna fit.
No.
Everyone
that's
else
mean.
could fit.
But,
The power armor, you'd have to actually get out of your suit.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like crawling through vents isn't really the best way to go about this.
no, but I'm just saying, what if there's somebody who was, right? There's plenty
Well,
of
I could-
stations where Jetsam don't have anywhere to fuck to go, so could someone have been fucking around up there?
Maybe.
Holy shit, she's actually got a point.
Well,
That
wait.
makes me not want to completely weld this thing shut.
No, wait, but if there are people that have been kidnapped here, maybe they're trying to find a way out or something?
Yeah.
I fucking hide in a vent. I've hidden worse places.
We could just say hello into the vent.
Well,
Well,
maybe,
I
that-
feel like it's a bad idea.
Okay.
Alright, don't use your sweet serenading voice, right?
It's quite smoothing, yeah.
Don't try to butter me up. Battery won't get you anywhere.
I don't have butter, I just have tube food. And about a quarter of it left.
That's not what I meant. And I'm gonna tap Eden. Like, you let me down now. I feel like we just need to continue going. Unless we're gonna go through the vent, there's really nothing we can do about that.
well, you said that like there was a turn. Which way does the vent
It's
turn?
like a T-junction, right?
Yeah, it was like a T-junction at the
Do I
end.
see what direction it went in?
It's something skittered to your left.
Indulging your paranoia in this moment, maybe I'll put forward the idea that if this is the same type of facility that sets together acid booby traps when people try and open their things, it's very possible there may be other things in the facility. I wouldn't leave my ship behind if I was doing anything important here. So,
It's kind of made me a little worried about the fact that we haven't seen anybody here yet. And there's terminals in the table, right?
I mean, I could try the terminal and see if I can see what systems are still on, but it looked like it was just like a food machine, right?
Yeah, well, that was one, but there was the one on the table, which we should definitely absolutely look at, and I completely
Oh,
forgot about
Eden
it.
didn't see that. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, shit, that's fancy. Yeah. Yeah. We
What do
can take a look through that.
What do you mean fancy? You see those all the time.
Well, it's like, because it's flush with the table, 'cause, you know, it's super classy style.
Yeah, you know,
No.
yeah.
Does it look like?
Why do you work for a living again? Like,
Do we have these? Are these fancier than the chain?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're not. The thing is, there's no utility to this.
Yeah.
It's,
This is purely luxury. It has no purpose other than to.
Mm.
be a
Aesthetic.
table.
Yeah, it's aesthetic.
Alright, well, I'll check that out. Are we looking for anything specific? And she's gonna start looking at this super smooth interface.
As you, your power armor's a little clunky.
Why have weird stabby bits? Can I tell them to touch things?
Ooh, I have something cooler for you. Okay, so
I don't. It feels vaguely threatening, but also
no.
sexual.
It's, the
all right.
the gauntlet
Huh?
portion. The gauntlet portion splits along a middle seam on your hand, and actually folds back in two parts, revealing just your
Oh.
hands.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
rad.
To give you the
Actually,
ability to manipulate things.
Manipulate things, Captain.
So you're able to pull the.
Sorry. Yes.
You activate The manual release.
I will try very hard not to have acid splash on us this time.
They kind of
Appreciate it.
grip around the wrists, so they just make the wrists look a little bit bulkier, and you can see where the fingers the finger joints rest across the back of your hand, but you have your fingers, your normal manual dexterity back.
That's rad.
All right, so I'm gonna see if I can even get into it. But if there's something specific we're looking for, let me know. And
Well, see if you can find anything on the two that we know were at least taken here.
yeah,
Taken here.
security.
Yeah, live security feeds would be rad if they got cameras in here somewhere.
Well, I was asking for the test, but that would also be good.
Give me a second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. You run your hand over the surface, and it activates rather easily. There's still power in this facility. You still have lights. A rather basic interface comes up, and you can see the symbol for
Get the pen. Get the pen.
the Exidal Han logo.
The other Gemini?
Yeah.
It's kind of lightly imposed on it, kind of like a background. There's several entertainment selections. From what you can see, nothing really deep in terms of like system function.
So there's no way, even once I'm in the computer, to like hit the
There's
run.
a few tricks you could try. So, roll intelligence security.
14.
You try a couple of different things to give you access to system prompts.
Does this
command prompts.
succeed or no?
No.
Oh, no. Okay.
You try a few things to try and bypass the actual you're trying to get into command prompts, admin functions, that kind of stuff. Nothing that you can see comes up as something that you can get deeper into.
You said you've seen interfaces like this all the time. Is there any like is there a prompt or something? Is this like a too often thing I don't know about? Because I can't seem to get shit from this.
I mean, well, the entertainment button's right there.
I haven't seen that season yet. Don't press play on that.
Oh no, don't worry. It's fine.
Like,
Yeah,
no, I don't. I haven't seen that season yet.
Okay.
They had a cast change. It just didn't go well.
I don't want to know about the cast. I haven't seen that season yet.
But I don't know about like the specific security systems of it. No, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't had to work on like the back end of these sort of things.
Yeah, I don't suppose you would. All right. I'm sorry, Captain. We'll have to go and look around with our old-fashioned eyes because I ain't got shit from this.
Well, if we're following anything, the skittering that went to the left, there's a door to our east, right? Which is where it would have been heading.
No, where you checked it. I'm sorry. It was in the northeast corner.
Oh, it was in the northeast corner. Okay.
It was where the vent was. So if it ran left,
It's going towards the north.
yes, from what you can see.
Yeah, I misinterpreted because I thought you were saying I was staring at the northeast and I saw it to my right, the movement. So I was like, oh, it must be in the southeast corner then. And that's right, you're right. Okay. Well, the only thing that we can do is continue.
And keep an eye on those vents.
Yeah, I don't like the looks of it or the sound of it, actually.
Alright, so are you leading the way in your armor?
Yeah, not a problem, but someone who has a better attention span than me should probably keep an eye over my shoulder.
I'll do it.
Yep.
Or, alright.
Alright, we got 2 volunteers, so I'm just gonna wait for you guys.
So who's approaching the door first is Eden again, taking point.
As long as Calamity can still see ahead of me, right?
Well, this door is a normal single door. It seems.
Oh.
Like,
Okay.
it's a standard 8 foot by 8 foot door.
Alright.
It's not like a 12 foot door. It's a standard 8 foot by 8 foot door.
Alright.
It's a standard 8 foot by 8 foot door. It's a standard 8 foot by 8 foot door. It's a standard 8 foot by 8 foot door. It's a standard 8 foot by 8 foot door. It's a standard 8 foot by 8 foot door. It's a standard 8 foot by 8 foot door. It's a standard 8 foot by 8 foot door. It's a standard 8 foot by 8 foot door. It's a standard 8 foot by 8 foot door. It's a standard 8 foot by 8 foot door. It's a standard 8 foot by 8 foot door. It's a standard 8 foot by 8 foot door. It's a standard 8 foot by 8 foot door. It's a standard 8 foot by 8 foot door. It's a standard 8 foot by 8 foot door. It's a standard 8 foot by 8 foot door. It's a I'm sorry. I've been trying to stick to meters. It's a standard 3 meter by 2 meter. Yeah, that's a good sized door.
Are we picking meters just to be like? Is there a reason why we're doing meters? Is it to purposefully confuse me, or
Because the system uses meters.
son of a bitch?
And I don't want to have to constantly do fucking conversions.
Okay, I have no concept about size for meters, so I was like,
You know about how far a yard is?
yeah,
That's
roughly.
1
Same thing.
meter.
Okay,
It's like ever so slightly off of a meter.
okay, so like 3 feet is
Yeah.
It's a
So
meter.
it's about
give
a
or take.
9 foot tall door and a 6 foot wide.
Yeah.
About the size of a standard door.
okay.
That's why 3 by 2. Done. Another sliding door.
Man, I'll post up like next to it, like again, like that breaching style of
Yeah.
you're approaching the door, and I'm essentially parallel with it. So it's to my left as I like draw and wait.
Eden
Alright.
could be conceived as cover at this point, wearing the armor.
I won't be offended. It's fine. Opening it up
Alright.
now.
I'll do it either way.
This one opens without any special interfaces. It seems that security lockdown in this area, the breach has been sensed as the area isn't compromised to the void. So this door opens pretty simply. Beyond is a long. I'm talking what's looking like a 60, 70 meter long central corridor. That is not massive by any means. It's just long. And you can see that there's several doors leading off to the east and west along this corridor. And it terminates in a rather hefty looking security door at the very end.
Ooh.
Captain, do we want to clear these individually, or do you just want to go to the beautifully wrapped present at the end of the hall?
Well, as much as I want to go to the end and see what's up in the security, I also want to make sure we're not just walking past people we know are being taken hostage. So I'd like to check the rooms.
One by one. Alright, so we'll have to make our way to the first. Are they symmetrical, east and west, or?
Doors?
Yeah.
About 12 meters down is your first pair of doors that are opposite each other.
Let's go say hi.
Left or right?
I don't know. Flip a coin.
The fuck is a
Left.
coin?
I'm opening the
Figure
left door.
speech. There you go.
Thanks.
All right. This door opens without any trouble. Just simple access, activating the sci-fi equivalent of just turning the doorknob. The door slides back, and you are greeted with a storage room. Lots of not bare, but bare in terms of style. Shelving units that run away from you and have column from left to right.
Mhm.
From what you can see, it's maybe 12 feet wide, 12 meters wide, and about 8 meters deep.
Any other access out of here? In here, out of here?
Not from what you can see, because there's a lot of stuff on the shelves.
Is it normal, like, food supplies? Is it medical supplies? Is it...
There's a lot of stuff on these shelves.
Okay.
If you want to investigate, you can.
I feel like we're looking for something specific. Might as well move on. If we need supplies, we know where to come get them.
I just call out. Is anybody dead or dead adjacent in here?
Oh, dead adjacent.
No life sign skip.
I mean, if they were being held hostage and, someone was like trying to make sure that people don't hear them and they're like gagged, then they wouldn't be able to answer.
You could totally
Calamity.
make noise. with
I
the
have
gagging
seen
mouth.
movies. You can go. Yeah, thank you. You can make noise while you're gagged.
Let's check the right door.
I don't want to explain to you why we know this, but you can.
It's when you're older. We'll lay it out for you. All right.
older than you.
Ain't that the truth?
Let's
Next
just
door.
go to the right door, please.
This door, as you go to open it, requires an access card.
For fuck's sake.
You got the magic fingers?
I'm gonna roll. But it usually needs a card and...
Are there any air vents in this hallway while they're figuring out the access code?
You can see them kind of dotting here and there along.
I'm
Yeah, they
keeping
gotta
an eye on the air vents while she's working on the door.
They gotta get Atmo in here
Make a scene
somehow.
test.
So.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you can see the atmospherics are throughout the corridor.
Ah, shit. Well, if this succeeds, alright.
Yes, churn, baby.
18.
Burn that churn.
I'm just gonna. It's an 18.
Yeah, just girl. Yep. 13 on tech.
Seeing
Yes.
as you're looking around,
What the hell?
just as you look up, you see another vent just close.
Oh my god, yes.
I really don't
Fuck
like this.
everything.
Are there bugs here?
Don't you say bugs, don't you say bugs.
Game over, man. This is a bug hunt, man.
Eden is too busy working on the security door as after a few moments of basically pulling the cover off again with the power armor hand and then using the data spike from the back of your that can pull out of the back of your hand, jamming it into the spike port. It's kind of like the universal USB kind of interface. Turning it, accessing it, letting your suits and hand terminal do its job, giving it a few
So
commands.
popular in flight school.
You're able to bypass the security, pull the spike out, close it.
While they're doing that, Gallo, give me a fucking boost.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yes.
Gallo, make a strength test.
Yes, on every possible front right now.
I love everything that's happening.
That's gonna be a 12.
Okay.
Great.
Um,
I'm looking down with the flashlight.
It's not as solid of a footing as you had with Eden. It's a little wavy back and forth, a little up and down, but he's able to get you up there.
Great.
if you fall, I'll bandage you up.
Make another seeing test.
It's low gravity. It's fine.
I just want the O'Neill face hunt right now.
God.
Well, there's no turn, but it's another 18.
Ooh. All right, hot dice.
554. I also generated stun points. If
Yeah.
18 succeeds.
An 18 succeeds.
Aha!
You want to use aha.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm gonna regret.
You're
seeing
able
things.
you're able to see at the very end, moving away from you. It's reminiscent of the security drone that you dealt with back on the Picus. This one, though, has more legs than you recognize.
What needs that many legs?
It had 4 before. This has 2 extra stabbing legs.
Why does it need that many legs?
For stabbing.
Well, they come to the points. And 4 extra, so it's 8 legs.
Yep.
And as it gets to the end, it spins, and you notice that its optical array has been changed. It looks like it's now a single slit. And there's this light blue, like almost ice blue light coming from it that kind of has this sweeping motion before it turns and clatters further north away from you.
Blue's a very calming color.
Well, did you see anything?
I want to laser these fucking vents shut, whatever that was. It has 8 legs. They're pointed, and it looked like someone fucked with the technology of the drones. It was
Drones. Fuck yeah. Win the
Hey,
bet.
we don't
I
even
was
know what
right.
it looks like. That sounds like a spider.
a mechanical spider
Spiders
with
can
a
be
blue
drones.
optical array in a slit. Have you gotten the door open? Can I throw away? I can.
The
jam
door
it?
is open now.
She's been standing like leaning into it, just
Are
like.
you,
Is there a way I can close this thing?
are you
Like-
closing it, or are you gonna get off my shoulders?
Is there a way I can jam this thing closed?
Make a
Just saying, if it's a droid, they can totally
open
it.
engineering test.
Okay. Is that intelligence?
It's an intelligence engineering test.
Okay. But it's open and I don't need the thing.
You don't
and-
need it.
okay.
That's what I mean by open. If it's a special skill, I'll call it an open test, meaning you don't need this skill.
Fuck if this succeeds. God damn it. Alright, that's gonna be. Hold on. 12, 13, 14, 15. 15.
15? Okay.
It succeeds?
It succeeds.
Turn, yeah.
Turn up.
Earn that churn.
You realize that the materials that are used, you could probably put a quick spot weld on with your Brandfod toolset that you never leave without. Every good Brandfod would never be caught anywhere without a basic multi-tool,
Hell yeah.
which
need
has a small electronic-induced welder on it.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I'm immediately. Hold on a sec. And I'm just literally. You're gonna see Ragnar just start welding shut the air vent.
And it's that quick pop kind of spot welder, so you literally put it on, make two contacts, pull the trigger, and go. And
I know exactly. It's like a stapler with electricity.
Yeah. Quick spot weld around the outside.
Are we doing this with every vent?
Ugh, any vent that's open. I hated the look of that thing. Whatever it was, I don't want to deal with it.
Okay, if we're gonna make a habit out of this, and you're not gonna
You
use
can put me down now.
Okay, yeah. If you're not gonna, if you're not gonna be using Eden's power armor, no offense.
She
I'm
was
gonna,
busy
I'm
with the
gonna.
door.
What?
She was busy with the door.
I know,
It's
but
good for your core. And she slaps your
No,
stomach.
I know, I know.
Oh no!
I know. I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna have
You get
to,
the wind knocked out of you a quick second.
I'm gonna have to make adjustments to my scheduling, figuring out when it's not just a lot of heavy grunting happening in our gym room.
Oh, I don't use the gym. It's too small.
What do you mean it's too small?
The grunting you feel is because, as you hear, is because she leaves comms open.
Well, sometimes I forget, but other times it's because I still want to have a conversation. It's really lonely when
You do
you're
it
in
in
the
your
void.
You
So
do it in
Calamity's
your power
looking at the
armor.
security door.
I'm looking through this. I'm just like ignoring all.
On the other side of the security door, you see a surveillance room.
Ooh.
2
Hey, we
chairs.
got cameras.
In front of a pair of functioning terminals.
Fuck yeah, I go inside.
Hate everything about this. Hate spiders.
Not a fan, gotta be honest.
Well, hey, look, at least these ones will be able to look around the base, hopefully.
All right.
Yeah, if we don't have to go through every single door, this would be great.
You can see that the system, though, it requires access.
Eden! Help! I can't do the finger thing.
Sounds like a personal problem. Yeah, little box over just like,
You have
for
no
fuck's sake,
idea.
see, this would have been, if there were still people here, this would have been so much easier. Then we could have just shut them down. She's already, as she's complaining, she's sitting down, looking it over, taking their wallet, taking their key card.
Why would you
The fuck?
steal?
You
You could just ask them to open it. I'm good at persuading them.
yeah, so am I. You don't like
Why
my
do you
ways,
need their
though.
wallet? You have money trouble? Do you need help? Because Galloway's fucking loaded.
What?
Hey, look, I'm not here for hand. Did you buy that whatever piece of protein?
It's called a jacket. and I
No, not
wear
your
it?
jacket. The thing you were eating. Did you buy it?
Information wants to be free.
Also, I have a 19 with a 6 in stone points. Please move the churn if that works.
Fucking
Earn that churn.
hell.
I'd like to use an intuition. And, oh, you know what? Fuck it.
Oh no.
And an aha.
Are you
Yeah.
only doing 3
This was
altogether?
an intelligence tech test.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But yeah, so I technically have 7 points, so I'll use an aha and an intuition.
Well,
Then-
aha can cost 1.
Okay.
You can use aha up to
3 times.
3 times. Each one giving you a piece of information. Intuition gives you something you would not
Yes.
notice if you normally would interact with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you're doing?
Yep.
So 1 aha, 1 intuition.
Cha.
That's only 3 points then. Good.
Yes.
Okay.
Getting close. With the things in the vents, no.
Using the power suit's ability to kind of lock into position, Eden's able to kind of take a kind of almost reclined sitting position that stays pretty comfortable while you access the terminal that is normally reserved for somebody who's sitting in front of it. It takes you a few minutes to crack past it, but somebody didn't change the admin password from default,
Oh no.
Excellent.
so it was admin.
Oh.
Excellent.
And you got into, hey, it's a facility. That doesn't mean that dumbasses can't work there. IT guy is getting a talking to after this.
This is
mission.
how they cut costs. Clearly, we now
Yeah,
understand.
they cut costs in the IT
They wanted the
department.
really beautiful mechs, and this is how they paid for it. And staff.
They were
long.
Makos. They weren't even really beautiful mechs.
Well, what they did to them was beautiful.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you get in, and you're able to get access to a couple of the logs. This really isn't a surveillance room so much as it's a security management room. You think that the program that is installed to access the cameras is on another user profile,
God damn it.
and it's locked to that admin profile, not the base admin profile. So you're able to get into the base admin though, which only gets you access to a lot of files, it gets you access to a lot of back-end stuff, but certain programs and certain folders have been locked out.
Get what information you can.
She's gonna start transferring it over to screens. All right, you guys start looking through the information. I'm gonna see if I can find anything else. But here's the files that we have so far. Just moving.
Okay.
Over.
This is mostly you finding it though.
Okay.
One of the things you notice is that there is a lot of intake log, and there is a specific intake log labeled JSI and JSX. JSI a lot higher. JSX close, but it is lower. Seems to be about 45 for JSI and about 40 for JSX. Oh shit, I just realized one of our
Oh, nice.
It's not a reference to you, but yeah, we'll take it.
Cameo. No, it's
It
canon.
is
You're in the
something else,
game.
but you got a cameo now.
JS cameo. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, so the other thing, this is your intuition. This is the one that you find. You find something marked external memos. They seem to be referencing certain. They're not tagged with they're not kept with the Exodal Han hegemony information. They're not kept with the Vanagar consortium information. They are kept in a separate folder. Simply labeled GD. Inside of that folder, you find logs of all nearby PMC activities. that involve not just the Vanagar Consortium, but several other PMCs that operate on all sides of this current cold conflict. There are Tuathan PMCs, Tuathan contractors, Dominion contractors, Itoan contractors, Branfod contractors, independent contractors. There is a massive list. Somebody's keeping track of all the engagements currently going on that are not considered international activities. They are in neutral zones and on neutral stars.
At least that's good for us.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Actually, it seems like it's
Here's
more concerning for
your
us.
full intuition moment, though. You notice that the Bajanis system has been marked with something labeled intervention tactics, and that is currently the location of a proxy war between the Kytone Empire and the Dominion. You're not exactly sure much else. It does not give anything beyond like tagging. It's like keywords that are tagging each conflict with different points of interest. And this one has intervention tactics attached to it, and recovery as well. Those are the two tags on it that kind of stand out, because all the other tags seem to be kind of like company tags, association tags, Dominion, like the different sides involved. There's some tags that are just like ignore. There's some tags that say pointless.
Boring.
Wow, yeah.
There's literally a backwater tag.
Jesus, okay.
But this one
That's
stood out
judgmental.
because that tag was actually highlighted in the system files.
How far away is that
Gonna
system?
need perception hearing tests.
Oh, yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
Oh, I actually did not do great. That's fine. I'm okay with this. I'm very okay with this.
14?
14?
15.
Calamity
Yeah. What up?
Yeah. It's
is not.
me.
Calamity was. I don't take Calamity for somebody who's going to literally pile over paperwork.
No, honestly, if her like suit was all hunched down, I probably, if there was a way I could have like sat on it or like leaned against it.
Oh yeah, she wouldn't have even noticed that you were there.
Yeah.
Like that's
No, that's the thing.
That's
like,
the way the power armor works. Is
There's
like,
so much plating. Like she would have no idea. So it's just like boonk.
aside from the sounds of Eden's suit, fingers swiping and tapping against surfaces, Calamity picks up another small tapping noise. But it doesn't sound like it's coming from like a vent or anything. It sounds like it's coming from behind you, in front of Eden. But on the ground.
I'm gonna like wheel around to look at the front of her and like bring my gun up as I do it.
Calamity, what the fuck?
As you swing around and look to the ground in front of, below the desk, where the actual hardware for the terminals sits, behind it, you can see a soft blue light pulsing. And as you train your gun on it, out from behind it, no bigger than a no bigger than a baby kitten.
Aw.
This is gonna get bad.
An 8-legged.
Oh. Kitten?
It looks segmented.
Oh man, come on.
Yeah.
Like it's disturbingly jigsaw-esque.
Who says a phrase like that?
Like its pieces are jammed together.
Get the P90s.
This is going red. Hold
It's
on.
it's got it looks it's the shape of one of those like Reese's eggs that you get during Easter.
That are never egg shaped.
They're sort of egg shaped. That's what I mean. It's kind of
Eggish.
implying an eggish shape, but it's flat on the bottom with this kind of scaled sort of surface to it, and it pulls a limb out from behind one of the terminals. The light stops, and it immediately makes a break for between Eden's legs.
Fuck that, I shoot it. Or attempt to, anyway. I
All
open
right.
fire
Make
immediately.
Oh no!
Make yourself your accuracy pistols test.
I'm very accurate. This is gonna be fine. And if it
You have
isn't,
even step on it.
Cass, I just want to apologize in advance.
Listen, I will never let Calamity
Calamity?
live down if you shoot her.
I mean, at least
Calamity
you
has
have
a
the power
hammer.
armor on.
It's gonna be great.
Somebody has a hammer. This thing looks like a nail. What can I
Yeah,
say?
it looks about halfway. It's a metallic. It's
Not a high
halfway
roll.
metallic between.
All right.
It's halfway between a spider and a pill bug,
Oh.
but with this like metallic, like uneven, almost jigsaw-like surface.
Oh my
Thanks,
god,
I hate it.
does a 13?
By the way,
Does a 13 cut the mustard?
each limb has an extra like 3 joints to it, so the limbs actually go up, out, and down. And so
Nope.
it,
That's
so
like
it-
some
Is this why you told me to behave myself today? Is
Maybe.
this why you were like, don't take as much caffeine today? I need you to bring it down. We need
It's like some kind of
P90s.
hell metal trilobite thing. God, fuck this.
So what'd you get?
13. Lucky 13.
A
Happy
around
13.
Now luckily most weapons are designed not to be armor piercing, so they're meant to nickel on whatever surface they hit, so they don't cause hull breaches when you fire them within a ship. Don't worry, the guns are designed to do this.
Yeah.
So
Calamity's not.
the round
Oh.
wow. So the round
Holy shit.
the round nickels onto the surface of the floor and just shatters, sending shrapnel into the back end, cutting the wires on the computer system. Not before you were able to download some of the files. But it runs between Eden's legs, brushes like its feet actually step over Calamity's foot and kind of brush up against your leg, and it feels like somebody just like slapped your shins with chopsticks as it moves past.
So weird. So weird.
I had paid someone to do that once. It was very weird, yeah.
Like, how fast is it going?
Fast.
It's Skitter.
It's
Yeah.
skittering. It's like Roach with the lights on fast. And it is bolting for a vent behind you.
Fuck!
No.
Everybody can have one reaction to this thing.
I already did something stupid, so somebody else take theirs.
I want to pin it to the wall behind it using my throwing axe.
That would be dope as shit. Hell yeah.
No, you need. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Make your. This is
want
accuracy
me-
throwing.
Do you want to use sub points from the pool?
You have 5.
We have 5.
If I
You gotta roll to
succeed.
succeed.
Yes,
first.
I know.
Roll
I'm just
Yeah.
putting it in your mind now.
And you can always burn fortune.
Yeah.
I would have, but I'm down.
His accuracy
I'm
throwing.
gonna burn fortune.
Yes, let's be irresponsible tonight.
Whatever. That's what fortune's for. This is good.
It's just our life.
Yeah, it's fine. So that makes
It'll be so
it
much worse if
a
this thing gets away.
19, and I'm down 6 fortune.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
That generates
Don't even
churn,
need to use
doesn't
That
it?
will hit.
Okay, good.
But that ups the churn as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Earn that churn.
What are you at?
18.
Mm,
My lucky number.
wondrous.
do it.
I don't want that thing. No. Mm-mm. Nope. I have been
There's-
paranoid about that thing since I first caught eye of it.
I
You
really hate spiders.
roll damage
Oh shit.
because you hit it.
Oh shit.
Fuck yeah.
Oh shit. That's 9 damage.
Oh.
I rolled max. It's 1d6 plus dex for a throwing axe. This is the melee weapon I chose, guys.
Mhm.
Yep.
Ragna sees it run between Eden's legs, brush up against Calamity's shins, and then start making its way for the vent. As its front limb goes out, and you actually see the limbs separate into like 4
No. 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 Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
into like 4 gripping appendages as it grips on to the edge and the vent and pull it up. Ragna goes to behind her back, pulls out this axe. Now it starts off as a baton, but as she flicks her wrist, it kind of unfolds
Yeah.
Anime!
into a bearded axe, and she
Anime!
flings it.
Yes.
It goes end over end twice before it hacks the damn thing in half.
Anime!
As it
That's my captain!
As it breaks apart, it falls into sand,
Wait, what the
scattering
fuck?
across the ground.
What the fuck?
Black
What the
sand.
What the fuck? I hate it. Oh no. Mm-mm.
Last time you could
Are those
drones.
like baby like spider eggs now?
No,
when-
oh
when-
god, no, stop. I want to light on fire now.
They continue to run. No,
Yeah.
it just spreads out onto the ground as black
They're
sand.
so small, and now you breathe them in accidentally, and then they out of your chest later once
What
they
the
Eden?
fuck is
incubate.
that?
Eden? Not right now. Look at the captain's face. This
The
is
captain's
not
face looks
the
murderous
time.
as I
This
go over and I yank the axe out from the wall, and I'm just like,
Not
we
the
should probably
time.
take some of that.
The axe is completely
What the
clean.
fucking fuck was that?
I don't know. I don't like it.
You shot at me.
I shot past you at that, which, as you will note, is made of like hell dust. So yeah, feeling pretty okay about shooting it. Did you get the files you need? 'Cause we need to get.
Is there anything I can put
Oh,
some
no.
of this dust into?
Fox.
No.
Uh-oh. No.
It's 'cause
That's a
we-
face.
The hell dust got her.
The hell dust, yes. That's what happens when you breathe in hell dust. And now it turns into like
I'm messaging
event
to
horizon.
see if we get a response quick.
Is this the appropriate time for me to pee?
Yeah, I'd
Possibly.
run and go.
No,
go,
no,
go,
no,
go.
I'll hold
Oh,
mine. It's
oh,
fine.
You're back.
Just making on my phone. Yeah, that's like what the fuck's. Where's my internet?
Oh, your internet crapped out?
For like it hiccuped for a second,
Oh,
but
okay.
It's all that porn.
sorry about
Okay.
that.
You're back.
I'm here. I'm
All right.
okay.
From the top.
Spiders got me. Ugh.
This is
It's
what
good.
happens when you inhale hell dust.
Yeah.
Speaking of hell dust, is there anything we have that I can put some of this hell dust into to figure out what the fuck it is later?
I have some like jars. Do you want me to like have
Why
like
do
a
you
I mean,
have-
they're not jars. They're more like think of them like Altoid Altoid containers that slide back and
Ah.
forth.
I don't want to know what you kept in that, but can I have one? Thanks. And I'm
It
gonna
smells
use
skunky.
You didn't even get good shit, and I'm gonna put it against the. Don't ask me why I know what.
That's
shit smells
sticky
like
icky.
skunk. And I'm gonna put the
It smells like a good time.
flat part against the ground, and I'm gonna use the axe that I just pulled out of it
To dustpan it in.
to dustpan
knew
it
that
into
happened
it.
at some point.
The fact that it took this many episodes to do so,
Yeah.
I know.
that's a good sign.
Back on there.
All right.
Use hot
So,
glue.
so you're able to scrape some of it in and slide the cover back into place. It's a transparent cover, so you can see into the small container. But like I said, it's like an Altoid tin that you can slide it back and forth.
I hate it.
it has a little bit of weight to it, but it's not ultra dense. But it's definitely heavier than sand. It probably has a weight similar to iron filings.
So it's more likely like metal
But
shavings.
why would it break down? That's the only thing I'm concerned about.
Could it? Like sometimes things are held together magnetically. Maybe.
Hold on, boost me up. I'm gonna weld together that vent.
Oh, the vent was on the floor. This was a floor vent.
Yeah, because it came from my legs.
Oh, shit. Well, I would like to
Crawl.
weld the vent. No, we're not crawling in there. No, fuck that.
You want to crawl in there?
I'm gonna, like...
I ain't crawling in shit. Are you serious?
I'll stand out here. I don't fit. You guys have
So you,
No,
so you get over there
Captain.
and using your quick arc welder, you just along the
I
line,
put the axe back.
stitch it,
Yeah.
stitch
I
weld
would like
it
to.
shut.
I would like to propose a plan B. We run down the hallway screaming, "Anybody who wants to live, come with us. We gotta go."
That
And then we get the hell out of here.
I don't know what the hell it was. It wasn't attacking us, but it looked like it was keeping an eye on us, right? I've seen that thing in every room we've gone through before we got to this point.
But
It wasn't the same thing.
Oh,
different thing.
no.
It was
it
teenier.
wasn't?
oh
It
no!
was way teenier.
This was smaller.
Oh, that's smaller than what I saw in the vents. Fuck.
You
Okay,
saw
then they
the
sound bigger
queen.
cousins.
Fuck, I hate it more.
well,
Fuck this, I'm going
look,
to the hallway.
if you want me to hold on to it, I'll hold on to it so that you don't have to think about it as much.
Oh, I'm gonna be thinking about it no matter what. I'm putting this in my.
Yes.
It's going in my belt along with the multi-tool. It's gonna be in the pouch next to it.
I think it's worth going through this place some more because this is just what I was able to find because some fucking dipshit didn't change his password, and she's like bringing it up and sending it over to you guys. Look at this. This is every. This is Twathan. This is Kaitoan, and then she's like, there was another profile I couldn't get into. This is just what I found in here. This is fucking weird, and this is all neutral space. This is all things that we need to fucking deal with, right? That means somebody else is trying to deal with the space that we're in.
What I'm more concerned about is about why that one's tagged with intervention.
Ah.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but this is also something that if you've downloaded the data, we can discuss. Not here.
Yeah,
I
but
feel
there's
we're
more
not gonna
data.
have time pressure.
We still didn't find the missing people or what happened to them.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is that this data? It's great. We get all of it that we can, and we keep moving.
No, I agree. Yeah, I was just pointing out that there was another profile I couldn't get into. So if we could even find anything else that would help me get deeper into those profiles, a body, I don't know.
Captain, I'm about to suggest something really fucking stupid. What if we split up? We can cover more ground more quickly.
That is also very stupid, and we're not going to do that.
We go faster though.
Then let's move. We're not splitting up.
Are we
Alright.
gonna have to stop every
Okay.
time we see a vent?
Yeah, if we have to stop every time you need to weld the vent, that's gonna slow us the fuck down.
No.
Unless you
Just
ride
keep an-
on my shoulders the entire time and you do it while we move.
Just keep an
That would
eye
be
out.
hilarious. Actually.
Just keep an eye out.
If you're on my shoulders, you could see
What is
over my
with
head.
this- what is it? This group and
Turret mode.
doing turret mode.
It's turret mode. It's called turret
and just
mode.
piggybacking
Yes.
in every game possible.
Yes. Katie's on it. I think it's just me, actually. I think it's just
Yeah,
me.
you piggyback as many people as possible.
Yes.
All right.
Lift your friends up.
Elodie hasn't
So
done it.
exiting the security room.
She got
Eden on point. Where are you heading? Are you heading south, back towards the way you were, or are you
No.
heading north, further in?
Still heading north. We're gonna check the rooms until we get to the big security doors at the end.
Totally.
Okay. Another 30 yards. No. 20 yards down the hall, down this corridor. You come to a pair of doors again. On the right, a singular, looks a little bit beefier of a security door, but it is not the hefty bulkhead style security door at the other end. This one seems to be, Gallo recognizes it quickly as a quarantine door. Doors like this are used to segment out medical facilities. And on your left, there is another. This is a 6-meter wide door. So it's a double door with and it goes floor to ceiling. So it's a 4-meter tall door.
Jesus, this thing's huge.
Is it also in like the quarantine style?
No.
Okay.
This one's more like the other doors.
I'm gonna check in this room here, and just in case of if they were keeping people and they're injured, they might be in here. So we'll try to be
Is that
careful.
The med door?
Yeah, the medical door.
is that medical facilities?
It might be.
It,
Might be worth checking.
it also might not be if anyone is in there and they're not feeling well. We might want to not all pile in there all at once in case someone's in there.
What, like you don't want to like panic them?
No, I mean I don't want us to all get infected with anything in case they are in there
Infected?
for a reason.
You do have vac suits
Yeah.
on,
Okay.
so you can seal yourselves again.
Okay.
Okay.
Concern.
So you have void suits on, so everyone's gonna button up again?
I mean,
Before
if you're
going
all
through
gonna-
this?
if
If you
you're all
want,
following me,
Yeah.
We're not splitting up.
Okay.
So everyone buttons up their void suits again.
Bring on the Black Plague, I guess.
Realism.
It's more like it's more like the Dead Space collar that you press and the whole thing fucking forms around your head.
Mm.
Look at designs in that game.
Mm.
There were some good designs in that game.
Terrible ambiance though.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I wasn't
I'll say
scared
it.
at all.
Yeah. They
It's-
flopped.
But anyway,
Its heart was in the right place, but didn't quite land a lot of the execution.
no, the hearts
Yeah.
were all over the place. You had to cut the limbs off, and then you never knew. What...
Hey, we got jokes, folks.
It's a body
Cha, cha,
horror
cha,
game.
cha.
I couldn't avoid it. All right. So who's going in?
I'll go along with you.
Okay. Well, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
who's on point is the idea.
I mean, Gallo, I feel like at this point is going in.
Oh.
He'll just.
All right, I'll
One
be
time I don't wear
behind you.
slippers.
Just leave it on the table for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
The repair drones, they want to repair.
Gallo tries to open the door, and it is locked.
Huh. All right. I guess need your help then.
Fucking doors. Fuck. Gonna try and.
You're very good at it, and we appreciate.
Trying to get through this door is a little bit rougher because it's under a quarantine protocol.
So, is this going to be at a negative?
No. Target number might be a little bit higher, but you know it's going to be a little challenging.
Okay. Same rolls before.
Mm-hmm.
19.
No. All right.
Oh wait, 19. Do I want to burn a singular fortune to turn my 5 into a 6 and have
No,
6
that's
step
not
points?
gonna. You're gonna be burning 6, not 5. Remember?
No.
Or not.
No, that's
Well,
because that's the.
No, you burn what you turn the face
Yeah,
to.
you burn
Yeah.
what you turn the face to, so it would be 6 fortune.
Yeah. Womp womp. No, I won't do it.
You still got a 19.
Yeah, that's nothing to scoff at. Fucking keymaster.
I open doors.
Damn right
Jesus
you do.
Christ, Aiden. Aiden.
You go to access it the same way you were manually adjusting before with the atmospheric sensors, and you realize that it's probably not an atmospheric sensor thing. This is definitely a protocols thing. So you quickly pull back your manipulators. That's what they're called, and open up the data spike.
Y'all
out
better
of the
be
back of your
sealed
glove.
tight.
Jam it in, turn it. You can see the hand terminal on the wrist of the power armor just running with data before, after a couple of seconds, we're talking like more than a couple, more like 5 to 10, longer than what it took before, she's able to turn it, pull it back, and the panel can be returned.
Don't suppose while all that data was scrolling, it mentioned why it was as
No, this was,
quarantine.
no. This wasn't like
More the code.
It's code data,
Yeah.
not.
She's not sifting through
Yeah.
that. Fuck that.
No, you're not going through code right now. But now the door is releasable.
While we're going in there, I'd like to send the information that we got from the security thing before over to the chain, just to have
Smart.
it back up there.
Very smart.
Hmm.
Zep sends back a thumbs up.
All right. Well,
Yeah, the
Transmission
equivalent.
received.
Got it. The equivalence.
Yeah.
all right. Well, let's see what we got going on in here.
Door slides open, and there's an audible as the air pressures equalize. Inside, you can see that it is a moderately large room. We're talking 20 meters deep, about 10 meters wide. And to your left, you can see that there is another door on the north side. Lab equipment and terminals line the walls on the right and left. But that's not what's really caught your eye. What's caught your eye are at the far end, in a neat little row along the back wall, is 4 erect and glowing a light blue identical sarcophagi from what you saw in the containers out front. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Can I crawl in there so I don't have to wear glasses anymore?
Ooh, no.
He's gonna get taller.
Yes. I'm on a
Inside
podium.
this laboratory-looking space, you are confronted by these 4 nearly identical sarcophagi. This almost matte black, halfway, like almost gunmetal though. It's not a pitch black. And you can see that before, when the acid struck it, you weren't able to catch its full activation or luminescence. But now you can see none of you speak it, but you kind of recognize it. Nemedian runes. We'll call them glyphs. That run down the edges with a large one central, where like 2/3 of the way up and centered on what would be called maybe a lid. And all 3 of them glow. All the glyphs, including the main glyph in the center, glow this ghostly blue.
Said 3 or 4?
There's 4 total.
There's 4.
Okay.
Is it all the same glyph?
Yes. Oh.
They're all slightly
Shit.
different.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Don't.
They seem to have a base form to them that they follow, but each one has an individualistic flair to it.
Yeah.
Does anyone know how to fucking read this?
I don't even know what I'm fucking looking at.
Not from this far away.
I assume we are able to like take pictures of it with our
Oh, your suit's always
scanning
running a
and-
camera.
Yeah. So she's just trying to like get all the different angles of it.
Is there anything in them that we can see?
They're completely solid and closed.
Oh, solid. Okay.
Like the last one that we melted.
That's
What do
cool.
you mean we?
There has to be something on the systems here if they have these.
Well, why would they put them in quarantine, though?
I'm gonna watch the hallway.
Would you leave a sarcophagus in the galley?
Well,
Earlier
Calamity
we-
laughs in character.
Before we saw the acid had burned away, within it there was the remains, right? Yeah. So what if the remains in here are either carrying something that it can't be released? That's why the acid triggered something that is worth being quarantined for, or what if something else is in there? So we're void tight. That's good, but either we close the door when we try and open this to keep the quarantine, or we risk whatever is in there, right? If it's airborne, and then the entire place if the door's open.
I mean, if we
Or
open
we
it,
try to get information off of the computer system here before we do anything. If they've been running tests, they have to have it. Why would we need to open this?
You're right. It's just Jesus fuck, and she's just going back over to the fucking looking around for somewhere to just jam a hole into again.
Make another tech. This is an open tech roll.
keeping an eye on I'm pretty sure there's not going to be vents in a quarantine area.
I mean, you do still need, but they would be filter covered
Okay.
mostly.
Okay.
14?
19.
Keep an eye out for 6s on that drama die.
No, not
no,
this time.
no, you don't get it from me this
All
time.
right, so Gallo and Eden go and check out the computers. There's a lot of data logs. They seem to be labeled with a number, a JS, and then a number, and then what looks like a sector standard time attached to it, the date, and they run in numerical order. The final entry always being the numeral and then an X.
So we had the JSI, the JSX.
Well, these have JS numeral, so like JS1, and then the final entry is JS1X
Okay.
in these files.
Okay. That's 1 through 9.
No, not
Not
Roman
Roman.
numerals.
Oh.
The X
Literally
is the letter.
a digital 1
Okay.
and an actual X.
Okay.
You have a thought?
I mean, I was just making a thinking sound, but
I just didn't know if it correlated with.
no, I'm thinking.
Wonderful change of pace, but we can focus.
So we could open. Can we open up JS1X?
Yes.
Yeah.
As you open it up, I would like Gallo, because he's the only one with it, to make an intelligence medicine test.
Ooh.
This is
Yeah,
my good numbers.
Use that big fat brain.
Yeah, so this I get +3. And if I roll 1 and 2, I get to reroll. That's a 2, I get to reroll that. That's 6. That's gonna. Oh no, that's
Yeah,
2
up the
6s.
churn!
Okay, there we go.
Or that churn.
That's gonna be a 16. 23.
Whew.
That's, and I can use stun points on things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to?
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Dr. Galloway.
I'll just do intuition.
No wonder why you're warm. You're wearing another shirt under this. Why do you hate yourself?
So
I have chest
they're
hair.
vitals.
Oh,
It's a vitals log. It's a chart. A medical rundown of an individual's current state. And here's the thing, your intuition, you see that there is an attached subfile to the chart. Opening up the subfile, it contains another set of values that seem to be corollary to the administration of drugs. But you've never seen a drug use this type before, this designation. It's just designated N3.
okay. So looks like we got some vitals here. Looks like they. I don't know whose vitals per se, but looks like they were drugging them. I don't know if maybe that's why they had to
Oh,
kidnap
Gallo,
people.
how many vitals?
It's a full work.
No,
So-
I mean like for how many individuals?
Oh, you can see that.
Ah,
The numbers after JS1, you open up JS2 and you see it's the same individual. But you open up JS1 with the next date and it's another individual. And the next subfile has an increased value of N3. And then you open up the next one. Same vitals. Increased value of N3.
Does it state like the
The vitals are not staying the same, though. It's the same individual. The vitals are becoming a little bit more erratic until you get to maybe a week into administration, and then they stabilize. Until they flatline
Oh.
on the final JS1X entry.
Okay, so whatever this N3 thing is they were giving this person, eventually they just kept pumping so much shit into him that he just fucking killed him.
Well, you notice that it's a saturation rating now that you're seeing it. It's not so when you're normally administering, you have like milligrams.
Mhm.
This is not tracked in milligrams. It's tracked as a percentage. So N3 is actually N3 saturation rate. And it's increasing.
That reminds me of the medications I used to deal with.
Okay, so
It goes up to JS45. But only JS40 has an X. And that date was 3 days ago. JS41 through 45 have everything up to today's date on them.
whatever's just happened, it's happened like literally today. Like we are not. I mean, outside of this, whatever the skittering drones, there's other shit going on here. Like right fucking now with these
We
things.
literally just fought the people in the apexes out in space, though.
It might have been one of them, but
No, that with this they flatlined at the end of it. Unless we're fighting a dead person.
no. I mean this
No,
last
the
entry, right? You
people
said that
making
guy.
these logs.
Well, yeah.
So they were running some kind of human experimentation or
Well, there was
Sentient. experimentation.
Dr. Bramingholm.
Regardless, it's unethical.
Yeah, Dr.
Yeah.
Bramingholm, one of the scientists that was kidnapped, his specialties were in neurolinks and biomech interfaces. And considering I was also it's fine. Siri also specialized for rejection meds. So would they possibly have been helping with some kind of whatever you're telling me? It was a drug that's being administered to people.
I mean, I would seem like it's pretty likely.
Which means the doctors may still be alive if they're using their tech to figure out whatever the fuck they're doing.
Oh yeah, no. They would want to keep them alive for as much information they could get out of them.
Which means they're probably not here.
But that means before in the logs that we looked at, we looked at the intake of that's the same stuff's going into them with JSI and the JSX.
You said there were doors in here to the north, right? There's another
There is
room
one
off of this
door leading to the north. Make seeing tests.
Okay.
Everyone.
Okay.
It's
Ah, shit. Oh, fuck.
Nope. Are we there?
Fuck. We're there. Because I just tripped 6.
On
And you
brand.
hit 20.
Yeah,
that's
and we hit 20 with a 666.
Yes.
We churn over with 666.
Chernobyl.
Hail, Satan!
That's a
Oh,
22.
yeah.
That's a 13 from Gallo.
Oh, yo, I got like a 8.
Yeah, 13.
I'm still watching that hallway, apparently.
That's a 22.
Let me take a quick roll, see if it's a major or a minor effect.
I also developed
Oh,
points.
thank you.
Major's better than minor.
I'm gonna use one aha and an intuition.
Well,
To figure out just how fucked I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
you see
Uh-huh.
there's another line, an outline on the wall, similar to the one that was on the table. And you realize that that is a morph wall. Basically an activating one-way, two-way wall mirror type device that runs electrical charges through the surface of it to change its current transparent state.
I'm staring dead at this morph wall.
The aha is that you notice that one of the sarcophagi, there's a terminal next to it that's blinking.
Don't do it, a licker's gonna come crashing through that morph wall.
Thanks, that's what I was thinking.
As you're looking at it, it ripples like thousands of tiny, tiny triangles flipping over in a wave from corner to corner.
Oh, we're opening. Or starting soon.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see on the other side a surgical theater. You're looking into an OR. Lying on a table is a person.
Oh, fuck. Every part of that.
They look mostly normal. Tracing down their limbs, down the sternum. Basically, anywhere where a bone might be close to the surface of the body, it's blackened. And the upper lip looks as though as it's been removed, as from here and back is smooth, subtly segmented, jigsaw-like matte metal that comes down behind the ears, covers the mantle of the neck. It lies there stock still. Standing over it, looking at you, with a very odd look in his eye, you see Dr. Bragenholm. You recognize him from the file. The parts that you recognize of him.
Oh, yes.
He has a lab coat, but the sleeves have been torn off. His arms, from the elbow down, fingertips, have that same metallic, segmented carapace. And so do the other two arms that come out of his back.
Oh, what the fuck?
Each one holding a different surgical implement.
Got some good news and some bad news.
Under his eye, moving up, it's similar to the other. By the way, where this covers, there is no definition. It's just the smooth surface with that subtle segmented texture. Void of ocular cavities, nasal lines, brow ridges. You just got cheekbones, a lipless upper jaw that ends in teeth blackened, and then red irritated skin leading into the lower jaw and what would be considered the more normal body parts. Bragenholm, though, looks up at you. Blinks with his one good eye.
I blink back in surprise.
The area where it's covered over his eye, because it goes up over his eye and over half of his head, his hair kind of shaggy on the other side, a well opens up in the surface of it, and there is a large red lens light that starts off flashing red and then switches to that cold blue. And you hear A quick click as communications open between the rooms. Do me a favor. Check vessel 1. I need to know its numbers. As he goes back, and you can see his hands working in an almost mechanical-like precision as he works on the bottom below the knee leg that is currently split wide open and is being slowly stitched together in an almost seamless fashion, where his appendages move, that blackened line forming in.
Remember when I said I wished I could talk to someone? I don't wish I could talk to someone.
You said that 5 minutes ago
did say 5
upstairs.
minutes ago upstairs. I'm guessing this is when they hear.
He opened
They open the communications
the whole room.
to the entire room, right?
Yep, it's open.
So now they can hear and see what's going on because they just see where I'm looking.
Everybody can see this and hear this now.
Dr.
But,
Brackenham.
Hey, Galloway, why don't you indulge the good doctor and get some
Absolutely
information
not.
for him?
Not open anything.
I'm not gonna open nothing. I'm gonna go towards the Blinken terminal though, by the first sarcophagi.
Is it by the first one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll go over to the terminal and see.
Make a quick
I'm not-
medicine test here.
I'm not breaking eye contact with the good doctor in the other room.
Oh, I can re-roll these. Thanks to me being a doctor.
Yeah, that came in handy just now. No more snake eyes for you.
He has the doctor's. He has
PhD.
the doctor profession, which lets him re-roll anything that comes up 1 or 2. When you
Yeah.
roll medicine.
For intelligence medicine tests.
He had snake eyes too
It's
just now.
fucking metal.
Yeah.
All right, and I got some stun points. So that's gonna be 10, 12, 16, 19. And with you being here, that makes 6 stun points. Not a turn thing though.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. I helped.
Yes, you helped. Thank you.
My steadfast presence shivers.
I'm gonna say just an intuition.
I hate
And
things
then
with
aha.
more than 2 legs and more than 2 arms. I grew up on a fucking spaceship.
So, you see that a new log is being recorded. This one, JS42, with the current date and time attached to it.
Oh, there we go then.
Signs are stable.
What's the N3
Hey.
percentage at?
The N3 saturation percentage is just hit 100.
Oh,
Hmm.
Definitely not intravenous immunoglobulins. It's fine.
So okay.
Your intuition, though, notices something else. There's an incubation timer that is currently counting down from 15. Sector standard seconds.
Oh,
Fuck.
What did he say he wanted from this again?
numbers.
The medical readout.
I guess over the
I
intercom.
haven't seen that, so I don't know.
Nope.
Nope.
JS42, N3, 100%. Dr. Brackenholm.
Good. You know the procedures. Remember, be safe.
Wait,
What is he talking about, Galloway?
I have no
What
fucking
procedures?
idea.
Keep him talking.
I'm new here.
You should have been given the proper orientation.
Oh, no,
You told me
You
you were
didn't
gonna
watch
do
the
it.
videos?
no.
No, that's not my duties. No. My duties is to make sure the work is continued. That's my duties. That's you. Oh, well. I guess they've decided to cut corners once more, and well, I'm sorry.
No worries, Dr. Brackenholm. I got this. I know the procedures. I don't know the procedures.
The morph wall trickles back closed, and you hear the quarantine door seals. Like you can hear an active.
Way too fast for me to like try and wedge it or get through it or anything.
No, quarantine shutdown levels speeds.
As I'm standing there by the door, shit! We're locked in here.
Is the communications off?
Did we hear the communication click off when the morph
Yeah.
wall? I level my shotgun at the morph wall.
Is there a better way to open that?
I raise my gun. I get the same thing.
All right, if you guys are taking these combat-y type actions, I'm gonna need initiatives.
Is that okay?
That's probably call it
Now,
ship
initiatives
too.
in
At
this
some
is a
point.
straight up. It's a skill test based off of dexterity.
I thought it was
No, I'm
singular.
What?
Right? I thought
No.
Is it a normal one? All
It's
three?
a 3d6 plus
It's
dexterity.
3d6. It's a normal skill check.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Sorry,
is a
so-
dexterity initiative check,
Right.
which I have. Yay me!
Oh, okay.
All right, so that's.
Yeah, I had no idea that anything was counting down or anything's happening with the circle
Yep.
guy. I
Nope.
just know that the wall shut
Oh
down.
yeah.
Well, Galloway will inform you that there is something called an incubation timer that is counting down from 15 minutes.
Actually say it though.
Seconds?
Yes, I will.
Seconds.
15, wait, what, seconds? What?
It was
15
seconds.
seconds.
It was seconds.
Oh, I thought it was minutes.
No!
It was seconds.
Fuck me running.
Yeah. And I was like,
Uh,
I have no idea in character, so
Game mastering.
Yeah, I'm just standing by the fucking hallway, like, oh, this door doesn't close on my head. Shunk.
Ah, there
motherfucker.
it is. It's not called adversaries. It's called threats.
Oh, alright.
that's great.
Wait, so is Gallows talking?
What's
We
the countdown at now, currently?
it's at less than 10 seconds. We should be backing away. Look, I know you want to shoot that. I see with your shotgun, but we should be okay. Get the door open. Get the door open. Get the door open. Get the door open. Get the door open.
Okay.
Try to open it. Try to open it. Try to open it.
Alright.
Please, please.
Fucking go running over and just
I'm looking around completely confused. What's counting down?
opening the door.
I think whatever's in there is done.
Alright, so
Done.
everyone get the fuck back from it.
Arashi has touched you. Fortunate points. Two
Hey,
of
you're probably
them
gonna need it.
specifically. So you guys are up to 7 right now.
Good.
Okay. Let's see. This initiative test is boom. Oh wow, you are ass at that, but that makes sense. All right. So anybody over 20?
Close.
Not even remotely.
So close.
Between 15 and 19.
Yo.
Oh wow, 3 of you. Okay, so tracing back, who's closest to 19?
19.
Oh, actual 19 for
Yep.
Calamity.
She's speedy.
I have hell of initiative bonuses.
All right, what did Ragnar get?
18.
Did you guys really go? It's 19, 18. Did you get 17?
Yes.
Yeah.
I ruined it. No, you guys were so beautiful.
What did Ian get?
10.
It's still a 2-digit number. I mean,
What is your dex stat?
Sorry, I was just double checking to make sure I didn't get any bonuses from the armor.
Oh wait, no. You definitely have.
I don't
Okay.
think I get anything for Dex. I get speed.
No,
I get-
no. I just the stat.
Oh yeah, normally just 3 in Dex.
Okay, I just needed the dex stat.
Yeah, no, I was just double checking to see. I'm like, no, I think that's the only thing that doesn't change.
Not a bonus, just the number.
Yeah.
Okay, 3. Got it. Yeah.
Is that in the midi?
What just happened?
I don't know. I just went to the fucking red room from fucking Silent Hill. What am I talking about here? God. I don't know. I was just gonna reference the thing, and then my brain's all fucked because like a fucking tyrant's being built in the other room. And
Oh, very Event Horizon too.
yeah.
We should watch that
Twin
tonight at
Peaks.
dinner.
Jesus.
What?
Event Horizon. I'm pretty sure one of you hasn't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, they have such
I
sights
think
to
I
show
watched-
you.
No, I was there with us when we watched it.
Yeah, he sat with me and watched
Yes! Nikita hasn't seen it, so we can watch it again. It's so good.
You fold your brain in half, push
it.
it. back,
Calamity
it's
has
great.
the initiative. So
I
that
open-
means you have 3 activations right now in a row. Actually, you have all 4 activations in a row.
Okay, so
Sick.
let's make
Should we
this-
probably start maybe with the person going to get the door open? Because I feel like that's going to be vital.
I can start working on the door if you want.
We need
Well,
to.
nothing's opened from the sarcophagus yet, right?
It will in
it
less
is.
than it will very soon.
And we will
Like,
be trapped in here
yeah,
with
we
it.
just
Oddly
it's
enough, on its turn.
Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
it's
Yeah.
Possibly.
I-
Maybe.
That's great.
Not to give anything away here.
I mean, I will grant
You
you.
didn't open the door. Get the door open.
Yeah.
Like she's also like the biggest, nastiest thing we have on our team. So like, it's a trade off.
The room isn't very big either to hide in.
We're not hiding from shit.
You have 4 actions. All of you can take your actions.
Yeah. So,
All right.
go first.
I will try and open the door. Oh, okay. 20?
This was you just rolled strength.
Normal, yeah. This is the tech.
Oh, you're trying to tech through it. Yeah. You go over to it. You go to access it. Panel's dead.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
You pull it off. You try to access it with the data spike. It comes back as a completely dead terminal. You can't even turn it over.
Bad news. Bad news.
I don't like bad news. I like good news. Give me good news.
So
I
you get to
can't.
the door.
Um,
There's one to the north.
That's not the mirrored wall door.
That's the wall that is the mirror.
It's the wall,
Yeah.
but we get through that. That guy's in our same situation.
Well, I assume that that's my turn. Otherwise, so
Yeah.
you have tech.
Yeah, no.
You have tech. There's
Yeah.
other things you can do.
I'll see if on this like terminal that I'm in front of with the pod, if there's any way I can stop the incubation from counting down in any way.
All right, make a intelligence technology test.
Okay. That's gonna be 11, 12, 13. 17?
All right. You're able to access the incubation.
Wait, was this
Info.
an open test?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll allow it as an open test right now. You had medical knowledge that would assist you in this moment. So I'm not giving you the focus bonus, but I'll allow you to make the tech test.
Okay.
You find the incubation setting, and there's no stop incubation. But you start getting snapshots.
Oh.
And it's skeletal readouts that show in a very fast, like maybe 5-second transition. You see the skeleton of what looks to be a male mid-20s maybe. That's literally the sex male. Age mid-20s is all it has listed.
Okay.
Oh, jeez, helpful.
Estimates, alright.
As you see the bones slowly turning black and fusing with this strange blue arcing light. And that's what you can get out of it.
Bagged up. Throw away the black sand.
Why?
What, release the sand?
I don't know what the fuck this is. That's all I got.
I'm leveling the shotgun still at the wall.
At the north
and
wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to say with my activation.
I'm gonna I'm gonna do a stunt attack for taunt. Basically, I'm gonna open the door, let us through. What the fuck is happening? That kind of thing. Basically, I'm like trying to figure out a way I can do this. It's the only social
There's
thing I
actions
can
you
do.
can take, but the combat when you're getting into combat stuff, social actions.
Yeah, that's
you
the
don't
only.
have much time.
Nope.
Where's
That's the only one that
actions.
I can do. So I'm gonna roll a stunt attack for the taunt stunt.
Okay. Oh, this is strange to roll to hit.
Yeah.
But I'll say you actually have to fire the gun.
I will fire the gun at the wall.
Okay.
Yes.
So roll
To hit the wall.
roll your to hit. Ow. My elbow.
This is
Successful
going
hit.
to be. I'll do it. Tight choke.
Okay. Well,
Well,
remember it's a stunt attack, so it's going to leave a tight
yes.
mark on the wall. Is what it's
Basically,
gonna be.
that's just what I'm going for. Instead of having the spread, so it's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. Does that succeed?
No, it does not.
Okay, then I cannot do taunt.
I'm just double checking.
Calamity, our hopes and dreams rely on your shoulders.
My
It would have been
robot's
difficult
on the
because you can't see
spaceship.
him now. We'll roll that that's the way it went. In the future, though, you need to be able to see the target.
Okay.
So audio threats with taunt really don't translate that well.
Okay.
All right. If you had hit him, I would have rolled it. Yes, but his defense is higher than a 15.
Oh, well, we've learned something for science, guys.
We've learned that.
You
Yes.
still
We also
have you still have 2 activate. No,
One.
calamity.
Calamity. I mean, I feel like at that point, I hedge our bets and I just hold a ready action to see if something moves in here, and then I fucking shoot it. Like,
Okay, readying. What are you readying? Literally, a if it moves and not my friends, I shoot it.
yes,
Action.
like,
Cool.
because we've got, just to make sure I've got this in my head that I'm looking at. We got the friggin' the screen the fake glass, the morphwall. There you go. Morphwall's gone all dark.
Mhm.
There's a door there. We can't get through that. There's a door leading out the other way, whatever. And then one of those sarcophopods or whatever. Pretty sure something's about to. We're pretty sure something's about to happen with one of them.
Yes.
So I'm just sort of like not like moving in the sense of a move action backwards, but kind of like shifting ever so slightly backwards. Like
There are some desks and stuff that you could get light cover behind if you wanted to move to light cover and then ready an attack.
readying an action is a minor, and my major action is going to be attack. So basically, I'm just kind of nervously like watching this sarcophopod and like
Well.
after she shoots that with that window, it's like, well, that thing didn't break, so I guess that thing's the thing I gotta worry about.
As the camera tightens in on Calamity's expression of nervousness staring across, we pan around to everyone's faces as they hear the beeping from the sarcophagus. And the camera comes to rest on the vertical standing black, almost iron looking pod. Sarcophagus, as I used before. You hear a release of air as science gas, unidentified gases just escape from beneath the lid as it pops forward a little bit. Along the center line of the glyph, it breaks in half and starts to kind of rotate to the side and back on gliding hinges that make the lid now slide perfectly parallel to the two sides. As the doors pull apart within you see something that looks very similar to what's being worked on in the other room, but this one is nearly covered. The lower jaw is still flesh, but the hands all the way up to just past the elbow, covered in that textured metallic surface. From the knees, from the feet, all the way up to about mid-torso, so just on the hip bone line, has been completely covered, removing any evidence of sex. Or biological processes, for that matter. Covered, smooth, like a child's toy, in this black, textured metal. Its rib cage stands elevated. Its fleshy, its stomach, the flesh that remains that is still flesh, is leathery and pulled tight against what seem like vestigial organs now. A vacuum sealed cavity where you can see the actual trail and mapping of the intestines, both. The rib cage now sits pronounced, that layer creating almost like an armored chest piece. Each rib connected in this waving styled armor, covered in that black textured metal. Its head completely consumed except for its lower jaw, where all flesh is gone and all that remains is a skeletal lower jaw that hinges on the blackened skull above it. Smooth. No orifices. No ocular cavities. No nasal lines. No brow ridges. It steps forward and goes to reach for the nearest individual, who happens to be Gallo, who was at the station.
Maybe he just wants a hug.
Steps forward and reaches.
Okay.
He doesn't want a hug.
Does this happen before I get an opportunity to shoot at it?
You can shoot at it. That's why
love...
I said it goes to reach. You get to interrupt now and shoot.
I would love to blow this thing away if at all possible. Yeah, let's shoot the motherfucker.
All right.
That sounds like a fun thing I could do.
Roll to hit.
I would love to roll to hit. Let's let's make that happen.
By the way, if we're talking about image styling, this is Geiger.
Oh yeah, the smooth fucking face, like yeah.
Not elongated. Still.
That'd be more xenomorph, right?
Yeah,
so
it would be far more xenomorph if it was elongated and no, this thing is just like. Oh.
Although I was connecting, I'm like, ooh, the metal bits made me think Necron X Xenomorph at first. For I'm like, ooh, that could definitely be a fine combo as well. That might still get you to where we are.
I don't want to be where we are. I want to.
So what'd you roll?
14.
That'll hit.
Hot diggity shit. All right. I don't do a ton of damage.
Roll.
Unless we want to burn some thumb points out of the pool.
I feel like now is a great time.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. You want?
What's our pool currently sitting at? I don't have the
7.
thing up. 7? Oh god, yeah. Let's light this motherfucker up like it's the 4th of July.
Okay, but not too much. I am next to him.
Nah, you'll be fine.
Fine, I won't use the RPG on you.
How many are you using?
God.
Vicious
Ooh.
gives you an extra d6.
Now there's a thought. If I burn 2 of those, we can double team. Eden, could you light this fucker up?
If I hit, I do have the storm rifle. I'm not going to use the RPG when he's that close, though. There is splash damage.
Oh, you actually have an RPG.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I
okay.
actually have like
He
a
legitimately
splash
does.
damage.
Rocket propelled grenade.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, does that work? Is that valid?
That's valid, yeah. So
Yeah,
you're gonna
let's
spend
flush-
2 to double team?
Flush through those points. I want to activate a double team with my good compatriot Eden over there, who has the big guns.
All right, roll.
All right, so let me roll my damage real quick.
Hmm.
Let's say 2, 4, 6 damage.
6 damage.
6 damage on this thing. Just pop into this fucker.
As you pull the trigger twice, you leave 2 gaping holes in its abdomen as black sand starts to pour out of the wounds
Fuck no, fuck you, fuck this,
and
fuck
pour
that.
onto the floor.
Oh,
Gotta figure out what this shit is. I'm so glad
that's
we
like
have a sample
it's like
already.
prey. I hate it.
You see it. You see the imprint of where the organs were starts to drain out.
Oh,
And it
fuck.
becomes a smooth, tight around a central spinal column leather sack.
It's a
Oh!
sandbag.
Red alert.
As this sand pours out from its gut onto the ground.
Oh, that's so good. 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. 3d6 plus 4.
I knew I chose the right person for the job. Hell yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
By the way,
19 damage.
You technically did no damage. 19 damage.
Yeet.
Okay.
Oh.
That's better.
It soaked it.
Yeah, it soaked your attack, but it had a visual effect.
Oh, I wanted
It made no reaction to the 2 pistol rounds. It just kind of looked. Its head moved in your direction. And you saw like a rippling wave of blue go up from the teeth over the top of the head
so cool.
as the sand poured out. And then it takes 2 hits and staggers as the forearm attached storm rifle chugs out 2 massive rounds. This time, it literally tears through across the chest. You see a metal scarring effect. Just leave a trench across its chest. The rib cage disfigured by the shot. The other shot going in just at the bottom of its rib cage, nice and flush. It hits, and you see it dent the rib cage, but it doesn't penetrate. As the round actually, because this is a mass reactive exploding round, actually explodes outside, not penetrating.
We have a lot of problems.
As the sparks fly off its side, it took damage.
Hopefully it's distracted from you now.
The other round embedding into the wall on the other side.
Oh,
Don't suppose it
God.
opened the door, right?
No.
Is it still reaching for me?
Well, that was the middle of its action. It's going to have some negatives because it took all that damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to roll to hit. What's your defense?
My defense is a 13.
It's a what?
13.
Ah. Rolled a 12.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm so worried about you, my soft elven friend.
That you punched earlier?
I did, yeah, I heard
You're
you
up
were
to 8
punching
stunt
you.
points to spend now.
Oh.
As it reaches for you, the impacts making it stumble give you the time to just get out of its grasp. As you can hear the metallic grinding of its flesh moving against its own its metallic surface moving against itself next to your ear as it nearly grabs a chunk of your hair. You move back, and it's actually holding a small clump.
No, your beautiful hair.
You didn't feel a tug though, as you notice that the fingers are rather sharp.
Oh,
Jesus.
There we go.
You now have a razor cut. It's very fashionable.
This is your gun.
Oh my god.
I miss
As
my
it
robot.
releases it, and you hear the sound of shears being flexed, opened and closed. And now we're at the top of the round.
Yay.
Okay, so we all get to go.
You guys should get cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, or work on the other door.
And now I get to activate the hazard.
Oh no, not now. I thought
I get to use it
The
whenever
more-
I want.
I know.
You were already in this situation. Now is where I get to make it worse because of your churnover.
Fine.
The sarcophagi. The terminals in front of the other 3 sarcophagi start to blink as well.
Oh. Fuck.
Oh, yeah. Fucking dude.
Do I know if welding them shut will help us?
Oh my god, Captain, no!
It's your activations. Who's going first? You have 4 activations.
I'm just gonna turn the barrel on
So-
myself.
Get out of the way.
Yeah, no, I don't just so there's the morph wall, and then there's another door.
That door I
outs-
tried.
That door
it-
is back towards that morph wall, like with the OR on the other side. So
I-
if you
You
want to
didn't
go in
try
there.
that door.
No, we didn't try the morph door.
Well, no, not.
The one with the 4-armed person, like
Well, no,
Okay.
not that door. The other door.
There's 2.
There's only 2.
Quarantine door, lab door. Saying
Yeah.
door and other door does not help define.
Yeah.
The morph door is the only one we haven't tried to open to see if there's a way
Well,
out
I mean,
that way.
technically, Ragnar tried by shooting it.
Nope,
No, I shot
she
the
shot
wall.
the wall.
Yeah, that wasn't an actual damaging thing.
Oh.
Also wasn't trying to use the terminal.
No.
There is no terminal for us to tech at for the other one anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's a dead
dead.
terminal.
Yeah.
so you could get yourself out of the way to
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah. Galloway's just going to try to like sweep his way out of the way from this thing and just try to get as close to Eden as possible right now.
Oh, wait, he's gonna be angry at me in a minute.
Yeah. You might want to take cover, like actual cover.
I mean, I'm all for you using me as cover, but I might also be a bad idea right now. If there's a better option.
I mean, outside of like just in your general direction, and then to a cover of like some tables or desks.
Yeah, there's light cover
Yeah.
available via the tables and desks.
Yeah, then Galloway will just try to scramble his way over to some cover. And
do you like know anything from the medical
Hmm.
things that you were able
They
to
don't
look at
disengage
about
in
this
this
thing?
system. Interesting.
No, there's a minor action to press the attack, which is basically the same thing if someone moves away from you, but it's a minor action.
You have to dedicate to holding
Yeah.
on to somebody. Okay. Nah, you just
I
moved
just
and
looked at
attacked.
that. I just looked at that. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess I'll just try to get it out of the way and then defend myself.
Gotcha. So you move out of range and run to the. You're using the defend action.
Yeah.
So running to cover and using light cover,
Yes.
and then activating the defensive action, which gives you an extra +2 to your defense. I'm fairly sure.
Yes, I forget. How much does light cover give you?
not anything to your defense. It adds to
It
your
adds
armor.
to
okay.
armor.
Okay. So yeah, that's,
Okay.
that's me.
Next activation.
You want to get safe?
I was because I'm pretty sure we're all going before it. At least as far
Did
as
we
I know.
have grenades?
I'm going
I
to
don't
Yeah, we
remember.
do have grenades.
Oh shit, that's right.
If we're not in like
the
in-
same general area. Let's not be in the same general area. I'm gonna.
If we all wanna
walk
try and be on
back
one side of the
towards
room.
cover.
Mhm.
I'm guessing where Gallo is, but while I'm doing it, I'm going to shoot before I get to the cover.
So you're gonna take a
Shoot
shot.
with the shotgun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
$13.
That hits. Yeah, this is the other kind of defense of an enemy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
This is the
You're rolling damage.
toughness. Yes, I am.
You have just to remind you guys, you have 8 in the pool right now.
And when we use these don't
I already
activate
rolled.
the churn.
No, I don't think they do.
No, if you spend 4 from
Oh,
the-
it does?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you were
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, they
Okay.
do
It'll
still.
activate.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You spend 4 stunt points, it activates the churn.
Okay.
I will say
That
lightning
is
attack with me is probably
17
handy.
damage.
Ooh.
17 damage.
Whoa,
Yeah. This is why I keep my shotgun on me.
that was a good roll.
Another blast tears through. You actually see it's that midsection that got tighter. You see the leathery remains of the flesh just rip away like somebody tearing open a potato sack to get at its contents.
That's good.
Inside, you see that the spinal column has been covered in the black textured metal. There's extra geometry on it as well. Support structures that seem to connect the vertebrae and almost have a mechanical structure to them so that the vertebrae can actually move without a musculature attached to them.
This makes my biology and engineering brain very happy. Because it's everything I love all in one.
You notice as you strike it, you notice one of the vertebrae gets slid back in the column slightly, and you see it start to hunch as it takes a second to adjust itself and tries to straighten back up. It's not standing to its full height again, though. That one vertebrae still hasn't gotten back into place.
Okay. Does get hurt. Who's next?
So do you
Next
want?
activation.
You got any ideas?
Do you want to get?
Calamity and Eden left.
Yeah. Do you want cover? You have cover now, right?
Me? No, I
Yeah.
I had to use my minor action to take a ready. I'm thinking, I'd really like to tell the ship what the fuck is going on. That's what I'd like to do. If I communicate with the ship, is that a minor action, or do I need to spend more time than that to clearly?
You could spend your free action making the communication,
Sick.
but
Okay.
keep it to like a sentence, maybe 2 tops.
Totally, I can do that. All right. Then
No Oxford
yeah.
commas.
Yeah.
Just send a video feed.
Oh my god.
Oh, good point. Actually,
Uh-huh.
that's something I'm capable of doing. I know we're recording, but can I transmit video?
Your void suits do have like void suits are intended to be worn, and think about what is it? The EV suits that astronauts wear in in the real world. They
Totally.
are teched out with video, audio,
Totally.
Like reconnaissance
based stuff so that they can track themselves when they're outside of vehicles. Void suits would have similar functionality.
Just
Sick.
imagine you going,
Right.
having fun while you're sending this feed.
Wish you were here.
Wish you were
It's-
here.
Hula girl
Fuck it.
emoji.
No, it's I'd like to move for cover and then just like as I'm doing that, like smack the fucking what the hell are they called? The
Terminals.
hand terminals. The terminals. Smack the terminal to like hail back to the ship and just be like, we need help, and it's just, like fucking try and get behind a desk and I can open fire on this thing again.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Make your attack roll.
Hopefully they don't listen if it's not coming from the captain.
I don't know. I feel like most times, like Calamity would be like, "Nah, we got this." But
Yeah,
if this is
if
the Calamity
asks
going.
for help, I feel like that's like they're all dead.
Help. Oh, fucking come on. These die rolls are literally killing me. Just quick math. My apologies. That's a 13.
That'll hit.
Hot damn.
8 in the pot if you didn't generate any.
I did not. 8 in the pot. Damn, do we just want to like go for broke then and do like a fucking vicious blow or a lethal blow on this fucking thing?
I mean, at least we
Ooh.
know at some point, like, if it needs to, damage has to be high enough to reach a certain threshold for it to actually hurt it, I think.
That's the thing. Like,
So at this point,
It's
I
my
say
medical
go for
opinion.
broke and hit the
Yeah.
lethal blow. We'll take
Yeah.
the extra turn.
That's my medical
all right,
Go for broke. I'll up the turn.
doing it. Spending the 5 for the lethal blow. Where's the first roll? Oh yes, thank you. That is exactly what Mama likes to see.
I would suggest that after this attack, you look at gun stunts and the 4 points.
Yeah, because there's also a precision attack move that's piercing, which I saw as well.
Cold shot.
Oh, for the vertebrae?
Yeah, precise shot.
Ooh.
Precise shot.
Yeah.
I would let you know where you aim for. And then you would know where if it has a...
Oh, culture.
By the way, this is a bestiary thing, though, so if something doesn't have, like, a specific weak point to it, I can deny the use of that stunt.
Yeah, 'cause we don't know where the fuck to shoot it.
So you went with Vicious Blow?
Yeah, and I
Or
paired
lethal
up
blow.
7 lethal, which
Lethal.
Which is
The
5.
bigger, yeah.
Lethal 5, yes.
You might be
I
able to tell if you
pulled out
like,
17
you might tell us
damage.
where it might be weak.
17 damage?
That was like
17 damage on my little pop gun.
No,
I
I'm
do,
looking intelligent.
2 rounds
Like
crack
attack?
out of... Hey, 2 rounds crack out of Calamity's pistol. One of them ricochets harmlessly off the carapace, this black carapace it has over its rib cage. 40K fans. The second one though clips in under and finds the sweet spot between the vertebrae that Ragna had knocked out of place with her round. The round goes in, and you see that blue light start to just move across its whole body as it starts to slowly jerk and move before all of the tiny pieces of black sand fall off and fall to the ground, leaving behind a ravaged, barely anything left remains of human parts
God.
to tumble to the floor amongst the sand.
Never mind.
We still gotta get the fuck out of here.
As you hear 3 more clicks,
Mm-hmm.
and the 3 sarcophagi
Nah.
slide open
Shit.
and back.
I could RPG them while they're together.
You are
Love
in a very
that idea.
small enclosed
Is
room.
it?
Yeah.
What is
That's
the
still too
splash
small.
on I
Okay.
need
The
to look
splash
up.
would be 5-meter radius. Do we have room?
If you got to the very back and flipped over all the tables,
We might
you might.
get out of here.
It is a 20-meter long room.
Okay, no, not doing that. I was for science. I needed to know
We
how
have
big the
5
room
meters.
was.
If I
Everybody
hit the
just
back
get-
wall,
Just get behind the power armor. We'll just crunch in.
Yeah, just all curl up behind me. It's fine.
I want to do a bank shot.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
God.
All right. They're activating on the same initiative.
Wait, isn't it Eden? Don't you still get a turn?
Eden does get a turn thoh.
I did.
So they're but I get
Yeah.
to say they're activating on the same initiative that the
Oh,
other
okay.
one was.
Okay.
I can finish my sentence.
I'm going to position myself in front of the majority of the crew so that if something wants to come towards at them, they're gonna have to walk past Eden,
Okay.
right? So I'm not necessarily looking for cover. If there is, cool, but that isn't the prime
Gotcha.
idea
No,
here.
middle of the room has no cover.
Yeah.
But power armor.
I'd rather take a hit than you guys right now.
Appreciated.
Whichever one looks like it's about to crawl out first before, if she can.
All 3 of them. It kind of opened up in a
Yep. All
kind
right.
of a sequence there, and they're all opening up rather simultaneously. Subtle differences.
Yeah, I'll pick the one on the left.
Okay.
Do they all look the same plate
They're
coverage?
all a little bit. They're all a little bit different height wise.
Okay.
Their base organics might be.
Yeah.
But the actual parts of them seem to be very similar.
So like same ratio of metal.
Saturation,
Mhm.
right?
Okay, that's great. Yep.
Good times.
Well,
Cool and good.
actually, no. Some of them are a little less black compared to the one that you just saw.
Okay.
That one would have been at 100%.
The metal hasn't covered more of their body. They seem a little less metallic. I'm gonna use that word from now on. They seem a little bit less metallic than the other one that you just saw. Maybe there's a little bit more of the cheekbone. The midsection doesn't seem as desiccated.
Sandbag.
The forearms, Jesus.
My chat's been dead this entire time, so I can
Another
only see when it pops
4.
up. Oh, okay.
Another 4. Getting you
Is that
back up to
Arashi?
7 from Arashi.
Thank you. All right.
Tonight's crew funded by.
Yeah.
Right, our new sponsor. It's no longer the actual like the chain. We now have to rename it to the Arashi.
I'd be okay with that. It's a cool little name.
It means sword or fist of the storm. So
I'm okay with this on very
Of
multiple
course you
levels.
would. You cloud weeb.
I like aerospace.
Okay, with that new information, the shiniest.
oh okay. The one that looks the most metallic.
The biggest, the shiniest.
The one
Shiny.
of the 3 that remain, the middle one seems to be the furthest along.
Furthest along. The biggest
Ugh.
problem. Okay. That won't hit, so I'm gonna spend fortune. So I was at 24. To hit, I have a +4.
Well, last time a 13 hit.
A 13 did hit?
Yeah, 13 hits.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is what I'm at.
Yeah, it hits.
Really?
Tell me the number.
Wow.
and
Okay,
then I'll
sorry, I
let
thought
you
you're
know
not
if you hit.
supposed to.
Tell me the number that you rolled, and then I'll let you know if you hit or not.
Okay.
You rolled a 12, you hit.
Okay. Can I also choose to use some from the pool?
Yeah, go ahead. We got a yeah. I mean, well, I
Oh
mean,
no,
you could-
totally yes.
9, 10, 11,
Keep burning stuff out of that
12,
pool and
All right, so it'll be 15 damage right now.
Wait,
Wait.
was that your to hit roll or your damage roll?
That was my damage.
That was your damage.
That was my damage.
What'd you roll to hit?
I told you just before.
12.
12.
Oh,
You
No.
said hit.
okay. So, and that hit.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna roll damage.
No, I just did. 15 is the damage.
Oh, okay. I'm very confused because the to hit roll and then the damage roll. I only caught one roll that happened.
I'm very confused right now.
I thought you only rolled to
Oh.
hit. I didn't think you also rolled
Yes.
damage. I did not remember what you said
Okay,
the to hit
sorry,
roll
yeah.
was.
I thought you told me that hit, and then that's why I was like, okay, now I do damage.
Okay, what was the to hit
12.
roll? That does hit. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you rolled 12 again?
No, then I rolled a 15 for damage.
Okay.
And I was going to ask if I could use stun points to do a second attack.
You use the stunt points when you get them, not when you roll damage.
No,
Yeah, you have to
See, from the
declare it
pool?
after you roll to hit. You have to declare you're using them.
That's what confused me.
okay, I was, okay.
Yeah. Once you
I'm
hit,
super confused right
no,
now.
no,
What
no,
am I
no.
making?
The sequence is you do not get to spend your stunt points after you've already rolled the damage. You need to say you're spending the
Yes,
stunt points.
I'm sorry, I got
and then
confused
we'll
when we were
resolve the whole
talking
thing.
about, because I was going to spend fortune originally, and then we were talking about that a lot. I apologize.
Just spending anything stunt related.
Yes.
It needs to happen when the action is completed, not when the damage is done. So you can't be like, oh, I did shit damage.
Yes.
I want to make it a lethal blow. That doesn't
Yes,
work.
no, I know. We got confused in the order because we were all
Okay.
talking about things out of order. I apologize.
I don't know where that was because I literally don't remember any part of that. I must have been looking at something else at the time. Okay, roll. If you want, I'll let you do it now. But
I mean,
do
I'm
not-
okay not taking it. Like,
I'm saying it's okay to take it now.
Okay.
But remember, in the future, lightning
Yes.
attack happens. All of your stunt point expenditure happens when the attack is rolled before damage gets done.
okay. 13.
That will hit. All I know is I need to go back and rewatch that whole sequence so I can understand what the fuck just happened in my brain.
18 damage.
'Cause I'm having a dissonant moment.
So 15 plus 18.
15 plus 18.
Well, they're technically two separate attacks.
Yeah.
It gets soaked
So soak
separately.
would be separate, yeah.
So it is a 15 and then an 18.
Yes.
Oof.
4 shots. This being a automatic weapon firing in 2-shot rounds here. The sarcophagus is barely open, so the rounds actually are hitting in and bouncing it off the back of the sarcophagus as it's trying to move forward. Its dermal plating bending and distorting with each round hitting into its body, never seemingly really penetrating it, just bending the damage. Make an intelligence technology test.
Is it engineering?
You can do engineering.
Okay.
Defeated with the power of STEM.
13?
13.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make sure the term I'm thinking of it is correct.
Oh, now I have more human than human stuck in my head. Oh, it's beautiful.
It's deforming in a way that it's softening the impact somehow. And you don't know how.
Diffuse it. Okay.
I hate fighting enemies that are made out of voxels.
Next,
It's
activation.
It's them.
It's them. All 3 of them step out. One of them kind of having a little bit of a go of it as it's trying to step out after being hit by 4 rounds
Good
from a
morning.
storm rifle.
Sup, nerd?
She's firing essentially 50 cal rounds out of her forearm. They're beefy.
That
They-
tells you how beefy they are, honestly.
Yeah.
Fuck.
They step out and they make slow progress towards Eden, and they all go to attack Eden together. Oh boy! Swarm tactics, it kicks in now.
It's okay. I got a healer.
Swarm
So
tactics,
you
swarm
spend
tactics
some-
in this
I know,
game
I'm
don't
24.
make it easier to hit. They make all action stunts cheaper.
Oh, that's different. Actually, that's
I
kind
like
of
that.
cool.
Oh,
yeah.
that's gonna hit.
Yeah, yeah. Well, do you want to know what my?
What is your defense?
The power armor.
Actually, that doesn't change.
Oh.
My defense and power armor does
Because
not.
it's an 18 to
Yeah.
hit.
That's gonna hit. Yeah,
Good-
should
good
say
God.
so. For the future, next 2 hits, I'm a 14 defense, but I am an 11 armor.
Oh, for your toughness?
And then I will
Oh,
lethal
armor.
blow that
Oh, Jesus Christ! Let me get my calculator and prepare myself.
for 4.
Oh. Okay, let's put your health at 24 and a minus, and we'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
13 damage.
Actually, so that's only 2. Yeah, 2. So 24
Not
minus
too
2.
bad.
Barehanded.
I don't.
That was
wanna
only the
get
first
hit by
one
these
too.
things.
It did some damage past the armor value.
2
Two?
damage. Is there a condition?
Eden's able to throw a forearm up, and you actually hear the scraping of metal and sparks as there are 3 clean lines on the forearm. Next attack. From the next one that moves in. That will be another... This one's a 17.
Okay.
And then I will use... How evil do I want to be?
You know. Don't even ask the question. You know in your heart.
I mean, I kind of feel like it's a foregone conclusion there.
Right.
It's all evil, all time.
Oh yes.
See?
Melee stunt.
See?
Are we gonna
So
have
I'm gonna do
fisticuffs?
normal. I'm gonna do... No, wait. So that only costs 3. And I have 3 more because I rolled a 6 on that stunt die. So I'm gonna do... Armor Crush.
Oh, you ass!
Whoa.
You fucking dick. I know
Oh,
exactly
man.
what. Oh!
And...
Oh, man.
Fuck, I gotta keep track of more numbers now.
Seize the initiative.
Oh no, not that.
Move to the top of the initiative order.
No. You don't need to do
yes.
that.
At least it's for one of them.
Yeah, okay, that's true.
So
that's true.
damage first. All right, so it does 5 damage, but it doesn't actually do any fortune damage to you.
Yeah.
It just
Up to 3 points.
3 of that damage gets raked away from your armor.
All right, so my armor is now.
So the second one, this one seems to be a little bit more flesh parts. Moves a little bit faster.
Mm.
As it swings, you actually can see it's moving fast enough, and you can see the jagged formations underneath the skin start to tear at the flesh. Its skin folding down as it moves a little too fast, tearing at its own body.
Oh no.
As
Ugh.
the arm, as its arm becomes this red mess, and the skin starts to flap up behind the arm like a half cape
Oh, beautiful!
as it
Getting
swings
kidnapped.
across and cuts just down the left side, leaving 3 deep trenches in the armor's outer shell.
How many rounds? It's 1d6 rounds. Or until I fix it, whichever's earlier, whichever happens first. This is a stunt I was aware was going to come my way.
It's
Let's find out.
wise.
How many rounds?
One round.
You don't give me a toy unless you've thought about ways to take it away.
2 rounds.
Okay.
Mood.
I just love armor crush.
Fully charged focus attack. It's fine.
Okay.
So, and then there's the third one still.
Now the third one's going to attack.
Okay.
Mm.
Once tries 3 times a monster.
9 to hit. That'll miss.
Yes.
The third one coming in, this time, Eden taking like 2 steps back as they all lunged in, but immediately the one that clawed in takes another 2 steps forward. Its skin now trailing behind it is
so
in
cool.
ragged streams as it charges in, as you can see the skin of its jaw starting to pull away
Ugh.
as it dives in to take another attack, because it did seize the initiative. We're at the top of the initiative order. It now has top initiative.
Listen, Doc, this is a target-rich environment. Even you can't miss at this point. There's like beautiful orgy happening right here, guys. It's just
That's not the medical
Wait,
term I would use.
You open to some fucked up orgies then.
we learn weird things about Eden all of a sudden.
Hey, whoa! I didn't get an invite.
Yeah. Coda. Why was it?
No. Oh,
Made out of skin.
that's so cool, though.
13 to hit.
It's also worrisome.
That is my defense, actually.
If that is your defense, that will
But your
hit.
defense was 14.
No, my defense is a 14. I lied.
And it will miss.
I was like, wait,
So-
we have the same.
Yeah.
It chases. It actually follows in with the attack, and it is going to, as its minor action, use press the attack. So if you try to move out of melee range with it, it will be able to get a free attack at you.
Yeah.
Oh, robo punch this motherfucker.
That would be. I am curious if my specialty punch works on these guys.
You can immediately find out if you want to.
I love the sound of specialty punch.
Because this is our initiative, right?
I
Now
assume
it
we
is your
wanted-
Yeah,
initiative.
now
I assume
after
we
the
wanted to
vortex.
kill them, not subdue them.
Yeah,
Am I
go for it.
wrong? Is this
No, it doesn't seem like they have much listening capabilities.
okay? Then I have no desire to subdue, because then that's a problem for later, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it would still knock them unconscious if it works.
I don't care what these
Can't-
things are, they just need to stop attacking us.
Fine. All right, I'm just gonna shoot at Skin Cape.
Okay. You're in melee with them.
Can I not shoot him then? Okay, fine. Then we find out for science if my punch works.
Punch this nerd.
Well,
Robot
you-
punch.
You punch in the mech, you punch in the armor,
Yeah, she punched.
you punch.
She was designed for the specific
I think-
Sandra desire,
I'm fairly
which is
sure
to
there's
punch.
there's a specific talent you can take that gives you the ability to fire in melee, but
Oh,
firing in melee combat is not.
so to hit for a punch, what would I roll?
It's fighting.
Okay.
Fighting brawl.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we see where the points went in the
Yeah,
character
shut
creation
up.
now.
8, 9, 10.
Sure, you can
18
this
to hit?
nerd.
That will hit.
Okay. That
Yes.
means it does 1d6 plus 12. It's a 6. So that's 18. I'd like to use one stump point from the pool.
You did the damage stun point thing again.
What? Son of a bitch.
You have to do stun point then damage roll.
Stump.
Son of a...
So what did
Right.
you want to roll? What did you want
I
to
just
use?
need one.
What? Okay. What did you want to use?
Knockout.
Okay. Okay.
It's normally 2. It should be in
Knockout costs
melee.
4.
No,
Not for her.
not for me.
Oh, for you. Oh,
It's
okay.
only, yeah, it's
She
only
has a
one for me.
brawling style.
Mm.
Did the plus 12 not give it away? Calamity destroys the mech.
Okay, so you're punching the fleshy one though. Okay.
It's the one with the cape.
Yeah, it's too
Spending
beautiful.
one from the pool.
Yes.
Okay.
It's only one, so.
Fuck yeah,
you
burn that
hear
meter.
the servos whirl as the fist forms, and it unloads. And being behind her, everyone actually sees the plates at the elbow slightly pop out and see an air pneumatic jet propulsion added to the swing as it drives into the jaw and literally snaps the bone lower jaw off,
What
sending it
happens?
across the room.
When you go plus ultra kid.
Detroit or Texas Smash?
Yeah.
And then it
Oh.
goes out
Falcon.
and no knockout.
Ooh, alright. That's fine. I still
But you did
18.
how much damage?
18 damage.
18 damage though.
Ain't
That's
nothing.
the max I can get with my shotgun. Womp.
I need to have the damage tracker for something else. Hold on one
Aid
second.
and protect.
Do a punch birder on this alien scumball.
Just want to punch things. It feels so good. I don't get to punch things as much in real life now that I'm over 18 and can go to jail for it.
I have questions, and I think you have stories.
Yeah, there are stories.
Okay, birthday gift idea.
Get out of jail
punching
free card?
bag.
Oh, I went somewhere else.
I've secured you a lawyer. He's on retainer.
Right?
Happy birthday.
You have one
He
chance.
specializes in assaults.
Oh, fuck. Does it count if it's a Nazi though?
No.
Oh, when punching. No,
Yes.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the lawyer. I was like, Jesus
ooh,
Christ.
Jesus. I mean, that's some opinions about lawyers that I may still also have, but
This
It's called the Good Samaritan Act when you punch the Nazi though.
That
Okay.
upsets me too. I don't like that.
like these are right. These
Punching
are
a
right.
Nazi is
No,
always self-defense.
This is upsetting me.
Because they're different companies.
Okay. So now you have 3 more
Okay.
activations here.
I'll take last. You
Okay.
guys do.
Go ahead. Do you think, Lemony?
What?
What is that thing?
Yeah,
Do a thing.
Captain.
Do your thing, Julie!
You're right. No, I'll go do my thing. Excuse me while I go climb into my robot. Oh wait.
It's all
I mean, you've got. In all seriousness, though, you've got a way bigger, nastier shotgun than I do. If you want to step up first and try and either open somebody up or
Yeah. All right.
knock
I'm
somebody
gonna,
down.
Because
like,
I can
without a-
pop out from cover, so I don't have the negative shoot, and then pop back to cover. But I'm gonna aim for the flesh cape has now been disintegrated, right, by a fist.
He's alive.
No.
Oh, he's alive.
Yeah.
Still standing, but the jaw piece, the flesh and bone that was there is now gone, and it's just the upper jaw with literally a pair of veils hanging down that's cheek muscle and skin that kind of sway.
He did take 18 damage to his face and is still okay.
Well, hopefully he takes more. I'm gonna aim for that boy.
Okay.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
13.
That will hit, even with the adjusted defense for firing into melee.
Okay, good.
You are firing into
Oh, yeah.
melee.
Yeah. Oh, good. Okay.
Everyone's shooting at me
I
today!
Actually, you know what?
I assume you went tight choke.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wise,
It's been that way
wise
since I
decision.
shot the wall. I'm actually gonna spend 2 of our pool.
Ooh,
Okay.
what on?
Sure.
Overcome toughness.
Ooh.
Halves their toughness on a shot.
Okay.
Very clever girl.
Whoa. Oh hey, hello.
There's a lot of really cool stunts, guys.
Yeah, there's a bunch we haven't used yet.
I've
Fucking
been
hell, I
kind of
totally
doing
missed that one.
research.
Hmm.
Wait, is that that's a general?
Yep.
It's a general,
combat.
yeah,
General combat
about
skill.
halfway
Two?
down.
For 2.
Cool.
So it does not up the turn, but it still helps.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what their toughness is, but it is now
Half.
halved. Oh, fuck you, stay in the thing. Okay.
Okay, I'll get back in the thing.
Shinji, stay in the goddamn robot.
16 shotgun damages.
Ooh. That was to the skin,
Yes.
the fast one,
Uh-huh.
Through the skin.
Speedy Boy.
Speedy boy.
6. Ooh. 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 Jesus. Arashi does not want you guys to run out of this.
Yes! Keeping us alive.
So that's another 2 added.
God, we were just like walking up to a shrine. You and I were both like,
No, I just want. Have you seen that video of like?
No, they were at
Minnie
6.
doing like
They went down.
kneeling, like extreme kneeling poses. Oh, I'll show you that.
No. They were at 7. She used 1 for knockout. Didn't work. 2 for overcome toughness. And you just put 2 back in. They're at 6. There you go. So, trust me, I'm tracking it right. Shotgun blast goes out. And it tears the rest of what was left of the center mass away. All that's left is a spool of intestines around the lower pelvis area that's kind of sitting in the joints region where the pelvis meets. And the rest of the meat is splattered across the other side, speckled with bits of onyx sand.
oh my god, we're walking the Onyx path.
Painting the
company.
walls with the onyx path.
Wrong company. So. Oh, there was the +1 from that. I missed one of these. All right. Yes, they're back up to 7.
That was 2 rounds, right?
Yes.
My armor's back to 11. Or no.
No.
That was 1 round.
That was 1 round. It's
Okay.
passing. It has to come back. You have to go again twice. It did it at the beginning of the turn.
That's right.
At the beginning of this round. 2 turns have passed since that happened. You need to go around the bend twice.
Okay. Sorry. Loud
Okay.
noises.
All right. So.
That's the
you have
soundtrack
one
of today.
more. You have 1 more left to go.
Did you go?
Nope. Oh.
And Calamity
Yeah.
didn't go either.
Yeah.
I haven't
no,
gone
Calamity
either.
didn't go either.
I'm
Okay.
not gone.
Yeah.
Who's
you said-
activating? You guys are activating in a
activate.
clump right now.
Yeah, no, totally. All right. So, a quick clarification. So, did skin job? Is it
Oh
neutralized,
no!
or is it still?
The skin
Fucking
job is still
twitching.
standing.
It's
It
still
looks
standing.
rather ragged though.
I hate it. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty fucking ragged myself. All right. All right. All right. God. Okay.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, I'm sitting here going like, maybe I just take a defensive action, fucking guard up while this thing's fucking. It seems pretty easy to hit, all things considered. I could eat a -2. How bad could it be? And I
Oh
think-
my
and
god.
there's like 2 of these things that might get past you, and if it fucking comes for me, I want to have more defense. Because if it touches me, I'm liquid. So, yeah, I'm gonna from a minor action, I'm gonna guard up and fuck it, I'm gonna take a +2 just in case. And then for my major action, I'm gonna open fire on
Okay.
Gittleton.
I really hate the phrase skin job.
That's a Blade Runner reference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blade Runner.
But in this case, I don't like it.
Minus
This thing is actually a reference as well. If you know your stuff,
12.
that will hit.
It does hit. That's what I was thinking. All right, so I would love to. Here's a thought, actually. So I was
Burn
thinking-
some points.
Totally, and I was thinking like either overcome toughness or the fucking gun stunt that goes just past everything. It's tempting.
Penetrating? I would say do that.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with
It was either that or I was thinking double team because I'm shooting at the one that is standing right next to fucking Lightning Fist Von Hammer Punch.
Oh, that's.
By the way, I will point out that seize the initiative. You immediately go higher than the last person who sees the initiative.
Yes, but I'm hoping maybe we'll kill this thing.
I like this thought,
You're
right?
you're
And
firing
if
after
it
the fleshy one?
dies, then we. Or wait, no, because it's a fucking roster. They still keep that slot even after this thing eats it, don't they?
Nope.
No.
No, if they go,
Okay.
that's why we have to he keeps track of ours, because if we go unconscious or something, then we lose
Dig
our
it.
slot.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
In the
If you
roster
kill that
system,
one-
you the way I run the roster system, I keep track of whose slot is whose. So
Now I
whoever gets
follow.
knocked out.
Absolutely. Yep. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, because I really feel like as much as my pistol could do if it was getting past all that nonsense, what if we just double teamed and you fucking punched that thing for was it like a D6 plus 12 again? Which feels like a shit ton of damage.
Yeah, to hit it's 1d6 plus 12 to punch.
Fucking hell. Although I've already got the hit on this. No, we're gonna see what happens. We're actually I'm gonna be
Go
greedy.
with your heart.
Yeah, I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna spend 4 for a called shot. This thing's fucking
Oh, penetrating
Critables.
damage.
yeah.
That means
I wanna penetrate.
only its pure toughness value, not its armor rating.
Armor. And here's hoping that it has a high armor and
That's
a
what
normal
counts.
toughness.
Yeah, its constitution rating.
Yeah. All right, here we go. A jugga pistol. I don't know. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 penetrating damage. Pew pew.
That doesn't penetrate its constitution rating.
Oh.
Okay, so we've learned a lot today.
Oh,
I'd like to tenure my resignation. I'm gonna throw my pistol at it.
Overcome toughness might be a better option in this case.
Full.
Okay. Duly noted. Well,
Yes.
I
I believe in
rattled it
other
to its
systems
bone.
it's referred to as natural armor. It is considered
what I was
part
afraid of.
its
what I was afraid of.
intrinsic being.
It's the barbarians on armored defense.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
So
fuck a doodle do.
Okay.
lines up a shot, going right for that gap, right above the heart, where the ribs split, and you see there is a really beautiful spot to plant this. Squeeze, round goes off, bullet flies, and just ricochets off into the fucking rest of the room.
Fuck!
And you know, you fucking hit home. That motherfucker should be dead. This is one of those I don't have to track down the kill kind of shots. The perfect hunter's heart shot. That just explodes the heart, it runs 2 feet, and then falls over. No. No. It just ricocheted off of its carapace.
Anybody bring a nuke?
I can, but the 5 meters is not enough room.
Gallo was gonna like, he's gonna like do a quick look over to Calamity, like, don't worry, I got this, and he's going to go. I'm gonna use an all-out attack to try to shoot at the cape guy.
Doesn't that give you? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're there. You're my shield. You're my tank.
Okay.
This is a decision.
Just pay it forward in the next game, that's all.
Yeah.
It's Highlander, just pay it forward to it.
So yeah. So then I'll just do an attack.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That's gonna be a 12.
That'll hit.
Okay. How many stun points do we have in the pool?
7.
Did you generate any?
Unfortunately, not.
Fucking dump some in that thing.
Yeah.
Maybe the lethal.
There's either lethal blow is 5.
Or
Yeah.
overcome toughness with his 2.
That's the thing, because my sliver gun only deals 2d6, so I
Oh.
know I need extra damage if I want to potentially.
Yeah, that's
What's
what I'm
the
running
one where
into.
if you think the character's fortune is like half or less or something?
That's knockout.
That's
Fuck.
not good.
The knockout
That's
doesn't
knockout.
work on
Yeah.
them. If you're okay with me spending that much, I'll do it on
No, no,
lethal
no.
blow.
It has to have less than half of its fortune points. It didn't work because it didn't have less than its half of its fortune points.
Okay. But that would only impose an unconscious condition.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do a wound for 5.
I didn't need that.
You can injure. If they've lost
You
half or more of
intend
their
that.
fortune, your attack
just
imposes
scarred.
an injured condition. As long as the damage exceeds the target's toughness.
I feel like I think Gallo kind of just wants to do more of the kill these things, because these.
So
He's-
overcome toughness?
Yeah, if I don't want to like move the turn tracker, then I'll spend 2 on overcome toughness then for this attack.
Okie dokie.
Do it. Do it.
Okay, so this is only going to be
You
2d6 plus my perception.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. That's
Like what I'm
that's
hearing.
13.
Good job, Doctor.
Rolled max damage.
Full max damage.
What was the
max
sentence, Ben?
damage.
Sorry.
All out attack.
Overcome toughness.
And it was
yeah.
overcome toughness.
Yeah.
And the all-out attack gives the attack, if it hits, you do +1 damage. So that would be 14 damage.
Yeah. I thought you meant to do that.
Just getting it still. Still want it
Casualty of war.
for dramatics.
Pardon me?
Fine.
Hide in yourself.
You hear the patented racking clicks and whirling and splitting air
Yeah, for this turn, yeah.
as Gallo unloads from his submachine gun sliver pistol as shards of steel the length of someone's hand and the width of a piece of paper, super hardened and super sharp, fly out in rapid succession.
If I could just penetrate you.
The first one enters. It's a 3-round burst that just rides up the thing's chest. One goes in just below the rib, the floating rib, so just above the floating rib. The next one goes in just behind the sternum, below the top rib. The final one, you don't even see where it makes impact until it falls backwards, and at the neck it separates, decapitated, falling to the ground.
Well, you didn't take the do no harm oath, that's for sure.
And as it hits the ground, it's all of the metallic portions of its body spread out along the floor into black onyx sand.
Some medicine is preventative.
Yeah, let's call it that.
You're preventing having to use medicine on your friends later.
Well, yeah, no, I know that. Just the situation at hand.
I was trying to find a creative way of saying
Loophole?
calling that preventative medicine, all right? I was helping.
Cool, 2 down, 2 to go.
Now it's action.
Yay.
So the one that you hit with the rounds from your storm rifle attacks. $11 to hit. Miss. It swipes at you and it activates press the attack. The next one will miss as well, but uses its minor action to press the attack. That's when you hear thudding at the quarantine door behind you. Boom, boom, boom. And over your comms, you guys okay in there?
Oh no!
Super no!
There's Alexia in a void suit is on the other side of the door.
With that said, if anyone could like Hulk open the door and it's not Eden, it would be Alexia.
Don't come in. It's
What are you talking about? Get that door open if you can.
All right, give me a second. I just gotta concentrate. Hold on.
Oh, honey. Is she humming?
You hear a deep breath over the comms. Okay. And then you hear a quick over comms, followed by the sound of tearing metal. As a glowing Gigas hand in a void suit comes through the steel at the lock of the quarantine door.
Yes!
Her hand wreathed in psi energy.
You people said this was a mistake. I stand justified.
She turns her hand over and starts to wrench the door open.
Hell
It's being held shut by servos as well, but she broke the lock barring it, and now she's starting to pull it across.
If you all back... No, don't. If you all back up, I can then RPG as we leave.
Exactly.
Get towards the door so you guys can get out.
So we are now.
We can get into the hallway. We've got a lot.
You want to be liquid?
Liquid.
Jesus. That's 7.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Giant.
For the precious.
With Ghouli's face, do not forget.
Yeah, cutest face ever.
Yeah.
Just cute as a button.
but she fierce. She's been through a lot.
As she starts to pry the door open. It's not open yet. It's going to take her another action to try and pry it open.
Quarantine's breached.
Oh, how much did you spend to do your
He spent
The
two.
It was
overcome
two?
toughness, yes.
overcome toughness? So it's 12. There you go. So your activations.
Oh wait, we killed the one that had the seize initiative. Okay, yeah, so we're all at the top.
And the other one had missed. The other one is still behind the door. The guy.
15. And
Well,
then
no,
I
there's
add
Two with
three.
us.
There's still 2 with us, and then there's another one with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a new challenger
And plus him.
approaches.
I'm like, if you guys.
Get ready for the next
Yeah,
battle.
basically strategic, tactical retreat,
Yeah.
as Kenichi would say. Sorry.
We just need to hold until this door is open, and then you
Ooh.
guys need to be able to leave as
All
fast as
right,
possible.
so
Yeah.
you have one activation right now before another one goes.
You want me to light them up? Or do you
I
want
mean,
to start
you're
moving?
engaged in melee with those motherfuckers right now. I feel like
Yeah, I can go and I can start moving my way back towards them, but since I can move and shoot at the same time, I can. Yep, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
Okay.
start moving towards where Alexia is, going, stupid, I can't believe you guys are. Okay, we need to get out of here, as I'm shooting backwards while I'm using the shotgun.
Over the shotgun blasts, you hear, "Okay, I could just leave you if you want."
fucking dare.
Ignore the captain! Open that fucking door now!
That door open.
That is a.
I could just put this
6,
door right
7,
back to
8.
where I found it.
Alexia,
I swear
please
to-
no!
I will shoot you myself, I
using
swear to God.
strength to just mold the steel.
16. It's
Shoot your glowing hands,
16,
so help me.
And I generated 2 stunt points.
By the way, with all of her abilities, she was at like a 28 on the strength check.
This is why I want her to spar with me.
Again,
Why isn't she coming on these fucking missions? Holy shit.
psi power. It's very. It works very different for them. So your shotgun blasts.
16. If it succeeds, I have 2 stunt points.
It does hit.
Okay, so that'll hit, and I will overcome toughness to make my shot a little bit more potent on the one that has been hit already.
Okay. File away.
No, not the worst, but not the best. 12.
12?
Yeah.
The shotgun blast punches a hole through its chest, and as the round pushes in, you notice that the onyx sand was kind of popping up against rounds as they were coming in.
Mm-hmm.
But the sand is just pushed right back in and out the other side as it falls back, crashes, and turns into bones, viscera, and onyx sand spread across the ground.
So there's one left. Well.
Technically 2.
Now,
That we know of.
Mm.
Caveat.
I have such a bad headache.
the door slides open.
Which one? The one behind us or the one to the north?
The one to your left. The lab door opens.
Oh no.
Cool, neat.
Right where I am.
Top two hands grip the either side of the door jamb. The bottom hand has a cane-looking item that's made of the same metal,
No, he's special.
the same Nemedian metal.
No,
And in his right hand,
no.
a strange, indented, segmented. You're gonna hate me for this. Orb.
No! Orb!
Orb.
Oh no! Don't give it to Kevin.
He holds his hand. He holds the hand with the orb out.
No, thanks.
Take the orb.
Are we playing catch now?
And like the lament configuration,
Oh
it
my
slides
God.
open.
Fuck everything. Fuck no. Bye.
Alexia, please open this door right
It
This stream will be legendary even in hell.
it slides, opens, and unfurls, and opens almost like an ocular lens on top as he pulls, and all of the sand that had collected onto the ground pulls up into it. He adjusts his wrist and it recloses. The whole orb, the lines all over it now glowing blue. That ghostly ice blue.
This is great. This is.
He looks to you. Congratulations, I guess. I'm leaving. So should you. He turns. The door closes behind him. These are like tiny actions that he takes.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving you left in the room still with one enemy. Your activations. He had been doing stuff in that time, obviously. Had
Oh,
to get
yeah.
his cane, had to get his orb. Had to.
Gotta get my bag, you know, I gotta sign out of the computer first.
He literally opened the door, used an item, and closed the door.
Oh, well, he has tactical awareness. So at least we know. Oh, Christ! All right,
This guy can
this is
send a
great.
bite my ass.
That's wonderful. Question: is the sand in my pocket still fine?
You actually felt it moving
Ah!
and jiggling and trying to leave your pocket.
Okay,
Oh.
this is fine.
Oh,
We still have a sample.
If there's anything we learned about sci-fi, you need to bring that onto the ship.
Can we not bring?
Oh, wow.
Just not bring that onto the.
Oh, my season 1 character, I feel her screaming in the back of my head that she wants to look at it.
Nobody trusts anybody, and we're all very tired.
Listen, we don't know what the hell they're planning or what they got, so if we can send this over for.
It was a very deep reference, I can realize now.
It
Alright, so
sounded
which
familiar, but I couldn't place it.
It's a Kurt Russell line from The Thing.
It's from the thing, yeah.
alright, so which one of us
Jesus.
is going?
Oh, Krang came in
Papa?
and gave it to me.
Oh, no!
Oh, okay. All right. So, we're gonna be stacked for next week. All right.
I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
Activations. You still have one
Yeah, I'm fisticuffing one.
of these Nemedian things in front of you.
Punch the ever-loving shit out of this fuck stain.
I suppose I can only punch still, right?
Yeah, you're still in melee.
Okay. If you guys are okay with it.
I'm okay with
Okay.
you punching.
I-
She
1d6
puts her
plus
hand on
12,
her
I'm
wrist and just cocks the arm
extremely
again.
I just imagine just the servo whirring again as you see the slight like light up in the thruster on the back of your arm before it just goes boom and you do it again.
All right.
Or you have another one that's
Let's,
here.
let's go. Let's see if you can hit with this Mega Deuce punch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, a 23 to hit?
That hits.
Okay.
You hit it yesterday
do you want
somehow.
to dump
They have
Can-
8 defense.
Can I-
Just to let you know.
Can I...
Yeah.
Am I able to still use lethal blow if I'm punching someone?
What did you roll on your drama die? Did you roll a 6 on the drama die there?
No, it was a 3.
Okay.
There's a 3.
So then you get the.
Could I use lethal blow on my damage, even though it's not a gun? It's a general combat stunt. I was just
Yeah,
making
Yeah,
sure.
but-
Of
Okay.
course.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's,
So, yeah.
that's what general combat stunts
Can
are
I
for.
can I have 5 and really hit hard right now?
Go,
Well, if you
please,
have-
end
What
this
did you-
fucker.
what
You
did you roll?
generated
Oh, well, 3. Yeah, I generated 3.
Yeah,
And then you get
do
plus one.
for me.
4. Oh, yes, I'd only use 1.
Yeah.
Okay, there you
Okay.
go.
And then the turn goes up.
Yep. Listen, we're so close to 30. We might as well just get there, right?
We're gonna
Yeah.
do.
No,
Yeah.
not-
Earn that
not,
churn.
Not tonight.
Alright.
That's all that matters.
Um,
It's not tonight.
3d6 plus
Big
4
O,
plus.
That's a.
big
another
O,
2d6.
big O, big O. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so this is the first part of the damage is 5,
This
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13.
I have the worst image in my head. It's Gallo wearing the dress.
He's dying. What? I don't understand.
The tomatoes! The tomato plant!
What the fuck are you guys talking about? I hate this.
I was just
Tomatoes.
looking at you when I thought of it, of the Dorothy character. Of it. Who would be? Oh my god. Oh.
Like I want to be in on this, but I just don't. So it's just very confusing.
You're not alone.
Gallo.
It's okay.
Gallo's the Dorothy in this situation.
tomato
if we're,
plants
if
also
we're going
work
with Big
perfect.
O, we've got the negotiator. We've got
Oh my
Mega
God.
Deuce.
You know what's happening.
In other news,
It's
I did.
literally my profession is negotiator.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's an anime
Calamity
thing.
can be the police
I
chief.
mean, I figured that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
A
an
cop?
anime thing.
Hey, you got a gun.
I do have a gun. And a bad attitude, and I'm not very good at my
The
job.
police chief is actually, well, he's a good guy though.
Yeah, yeah.
Good guy, great guy.
24 damage.
Jesus fuck.
Yes, yes, yes.
With my
Falcon
hand.
punched them straight to hell.
Yes. Get back in the cube.
As the door is closing, like this, all the sand goes.
No,
Atomize this motherfucker with your fist.
You cave in its chest.
Fuck it up,
Its
Saitama.
ribs bend in. The reactive armor element of its sand-like composition, not putting much up in the way. It takes 2 steps back and still remains standing. But it is, you hadn't touched this one yet.
Yeah.
That's right.
And you
I
just
forgot that.
did, you said you rolled 24 damage?
24 damage.
Okay, so it took 14. So it's still standing.
Oh,
Still standing.
okay.
But it's definitely
Shin showed
like
this thing.
I want to go back to bed, Mom. I don't want to go to school today.
It's alright, we got the meter, you burn the meter. It's fine. It's
still
fine.
standing.
Fuck a doodle do.
So is it the rest of our initiatives now?
Yeah, 2 left. Who
I shot.
you shot,
Yeah.
you punched.
That's
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Gallo and
Anyone-
Calamity are left.
Alright, so the lead.
sure. Yeah, I'll just keep pop gunning.
Move back towards Alexia.
Yeah.
I am 1000% moving right up next to the door. It's
Yeah.
just like I'd give you a high five right now, but I think that would end really poorly for me.
No.
Yeah, and then I'm going to fucking shoot this thing. So yeah, my minor action is to just move up next to the door, like right up at the door.
Let
And
me
then
out. Let me
my
out. Let me out.
My major action is to just
I-
fire.
I did point this out during character creation that if you made a Gigos, that they were most likely to be Psi adepts.
Yep.
I came that close
But you want
to
but
making a character
Mecha
who is-
Pilot.
That's the thing, right? I was gonna make someone who was basically her, actually. Like, even personality-wise, it was shockingly similar. And then you were like, "But you want to be an ace mech pilot?" And I said, "Throw all of this in the trash can." Yes. So,
Take
there's
it.
zeros. They do stuff.
Take 9 shot.
And use some fucking stub points.
You got
Which I will,
11.
in fact, do. In fact, I just generated some, because that is going to be a 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 8, like an 18 to hit.
It's gonna be a hit.
Nice.
And I rolled a 3 on the stunt die, so there.
So you have 4.
So I get 4, which means I can do nonsense.
Because you literally moved up right next to me because I'm at the door.
Yeah. God. All right. So I could spend 2 of these to overcome toughness and 2 of them to vicious blow.
I
That'll
say
give me an
that's
extra
a
D6.
go.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Well, I'm just going to use that at the end.
What? No.
At
No,
the
no.
at the end of every scene, I was supposed to have turned the churn up.
Oh.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Oh,
So I'm just going to go ahead and rack that up to 30
Oh,
Sick.
at the end
okay.
of your turn.
Cool. Okay.
Because I haven't
I'm gonna
done
use,
that yet.
I'm gonna use them 2 stunts. I'm gonna roll my little dice here. I'm gonna do 'em. Woo! There they go. Yeah, look at them go. Look at them go. I gotta add up some numbers here because it's a little late. My brain's starting to fry, and also the accent's starting to come out. That's good. That's a healthy thing. I did 12 damage, but it's got half toughness because I did the overcome.
Okay.
Bang bang.
So that means it only has 5 toughness now.
Yay!
So that means
Bang,
you
bang,
do
fucker, bang.
7 damage.
Fuck you, bang bang.
fuck you, bang bang.
As the two shots ring out, and 2 shots land where eyes should be, making 2 fresh ocular cavities
Ooh.
in the thing's head.
Apparently, I felt like sculpting. You know, I got a style on them.
such an artistic soul.
You know?
I had
It's
no idea.
it's rictus grin giving you a disturbing smiley face as it falls back and crashes,
Hey, Alec, give it a smiley face.
becoming bones, gore, and dust.
Oh, fucking cool.
And you can move the churn tracker down to 0
Zero.
because it cranks all the way up. I didn't realize it says at the end of a scene
We've
in
had a
the
lot
adventure.
We've had a lot of scenes.
You've had a lot of scenes that I haven't been counting,
Yeah.
so I'm just going to go
I
ahead
think that's fair.
and introduce an epic hazard.
Ah, yeah.
And this is a murderous hazard.
Oh, it's Matt Hazard. Fuck it.
Oh wait,
Mm.
it's great.
You,
We'll get vented into space.
Alexia rips the door finally through the you hear the servos finally give as it slides open, and she stands there all like she's the same height as
Without power,
Eden.
yeah.
Without power armor, they're the same height.
She's still in a void suit.
She's in a void suit, so she almost looks like somebody in power armor size. This is the Zentradi getting out of the pod in the first
Aw.
episode.
Oh, yeah.
God, he really was spare parts in that whole episode. Anyway, she looks. What were you shooting at?
Looks like there's nothing in here.
Let's go hug her.
I can show you the video footage later.
You hug right around. You are at perfect like breast level too, so you just slam in
Anime.
and grab around her torso.
Oh my god, I could kiss you forever. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Now's not the appropriate time. Yeah, let's get going.
Wait, but
As the lighting in the facility changes to red.
Oh, my shoulders are already red. Wait.
everyone's gone red.
Yep. Oh. Kevin. Swipe.
What?
Get to the home screen.
Seamless.
Where am I going?
Swipe up.
I don't know.
Production.
I don't know your phone.
Hit Hugh.
You?
Hit search.
You make me type?
Hit Hugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
Take a minute.
We got this.
Wait, I can't.
It's a tantric lighting. It'll be worth it.
There it goes.
As the entire facility goes red.
Fuck.
Production. I just have to say, I am so happy that you were able to do it as well.
The one little light.
Oh, this is perfect. I love this game. I love this group. Okay.
And then we die.
As
Yeah.
a somebody programmed the Ian to be female. And you hear the station's quarantine protocols have been broken. The safety self-destruct sequence has begun. All personnel, we regret to inform you that your loss will not be recorded.
Oh my god.
So now we're going to
Honestly-
go into a chase.
Oh, we're still going. Okay.
Yes. This is so good. I miss this.
Well, at least, guys.
Oh, hey, look at that. Actually,
Huh?
that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Fun!
Perfect. Perfect.
Oh.
Thank you for hanging out with us. I have been the Conry. From afar, with me has been,
Fox!
and with me in person has been.
Cake.
Just Kevin.
Sandra Lee.
Catch you guys next time. Until we see you again, remember to always stay evil.